Let me quickly adjust that. All right. The usual, please, guys. Can you hear, guys and girls? Guys and girls, let me not be sexist. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. I'm not quite sure. Wait, let me see if I get any yeses. Nothing yet. Any yeses? Yes, thumbs up. Got a thumb up. I got a thumbs up from Thornton, John Marsh, Jack Knight. Howdy, people. How bloody D. Oh, man. All right. Let's no point even whacking on the fight yet, just because we've got one more fight to go. One more fight to go. So I'll put it on in a minute. Let's just, what should we do first? You know what, let's get myself a drink. You guys are all bloody rushing me. I said 10 o'clock. I was actually quite early. You guys are all rushing me. So I couldn't make myself a quick Bacardi and Coke. Nothing special. By the way, I don't know if you guys, did you guys just hear Kate Abdo say to Ryan Garcia's dad, "You've got good sperm"? Please tell me I'm not the only one that heard that. I couldn't have been the only one that heard that. Yeah, we did. People were saying they did. I mean, how do is that? How can is that? Like, how do you get away with saying that? How do you get away with saying you got good sperm? I just find that very, very strange. I can't lie to you. I was like, the fuck is going on? But she's got a way of saying it. But I can't lie to you. She is like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I wish that she was at Sky when I was there. Your boy would have certainly had a go. Obviously, I would have got rejected, but I would have had a go. Isn't she going out with one of the Ak and Barack? Is she going out with Barack or something? I don't know. Cheers, everyone. Happy New Year again as well. I think I've said this before. The zone commentary is strange. I don't know what to make of it. It's not, you know what it is? It just doesn't feel like top level commentary. Like for a fight, it seems almost just like weak commentary for a fight. That's what I think anyway. People might say I'm being a bit harsh, but it just seems a bit weak for me. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's the greatest at all. All right, let me quickly put these in. You know, if I just found out, yeah, I was actually gonna do a watch along and let you guys hear the sound, and then someone told me if that happens, they could actually take my channel down. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, I wanted to hear it, but not that much. All right. A couple of people are asking, when does the fight start? After we got this fight coming up next, and this is a title fight, which is a bit, and let's fingers crossed this doesn't go 12 rounds. Bloody hell. It might do though, you know. Boom says Ade's trying to illegally stream it like Kovalev. Certainly not. I'm certainly not trying to illegally stream it. What are your thoughts, guys, on this fight? Anyway, what are your thoughts? Let me see what people are saying. Super chat, early super chat from Daniel Garrard saying, just a round of applause. Someone said they've got £100 on Luke. Kane Page has got 100 quid on Luke. He's got good odds. Like Luke, I've seen some places, Luke as big as 5-1. 5-1, and I've seen the best price I've seen Garcia is like 1-3. That's how much they think Garcia's going. Am I missing something? Like, am I missing something? Let me put these in a bit later. I feel like I'm missing something because I just don't see how Garcia is that much better than Luke. I really don't at all. What's everyone saying? Ring walk around 11. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit earlier. Unfortunately, guys, it is around 11 o'clock. Jane Knott says Campbell gets stopped. Who knows? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Someone's got a football question here saying, how good is Harry Kane? Very good. Very bloody good. what we got here. Luke is going to walk this from Christopher Klaus. I don't know about that. Honestly, it's weird how, as the fight got closer, I was very confident with Luke about 3 months ago. Last week, I was like, yeah, 65-35. Now I'm like, oh, like, because people are convincing me that Ryan's like way above Luke, and I just don't see it. So, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Hussein Ali, super chat says, Happy New Year, Ade. Happy New Year as well, Hussein. Alvarado versus Krill, what a fight. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was the fight just now, and that was a bloody good fight. Krill, unfortunately, had no pop whatsoever, and Alvarado just looked just too big, too strong. Luke Parker says, Ade, you're on the TalkSport clips now. I am. How crazy is this, people? I am on the TalkSport clips. You know what? Let me tell you something quickly about TalkSport. I don't know if anyone's going to be upset about me talking about anything other than boxing. We will talk about Luke Campbell, but there is one fight beforehand. The thing about being on the TalkSport show is that right in front of you is a massive computer screen, and as you're doing the TalkSport, you have to read out the text, the phone number, and the Twitter, because you then have to kind of sometimes respond to texts and tweets and shit. And then you're reading the texts, all of them that are coming in, and fuck me, they're harsh. I mean, they're things that I can't even repeat, but then you get things like, what the fuck is Ade doing on TalkSport? Get rid of him, he's bullshit. That's the kind of stuff you have to read and then still carry on doing your job. Ain't easy. Ain't easy at all. Gazzy YT says, I've got 6 bands on Ryan. What 6 bands? Are you telling me as though you got 6 bags, like 6 grand? I doubt that. Stop it. No chance. And he's repeating it. Gabriel says, did you see Garcia's brother's performance? He was a great fighter and good potential. I don't think he is a good fighter, and I don't think he has good potential at all, Gabriel. I think you're trolling me. I thought he looked awful. That guy that he fought had been out the ring for 2 years and 7 months, and clearly was a couple of weight classes below and looked fat. And he looked awful. I don't care if he's only had 5 fights. For me, when you come in with that kind of arrogance that you're going to do this, that you're going to do that, you got to be better than that. They said like 6,000 people are going to be in attendance. I don't know. I'm looking at like the crowd now. And yeah, I know they're trying to space people out, but this is the fight before the main event, and it looks, I don't know, about 500? I mean, I'm guessing people will come in, but about 500. $2 super chat here from Durandisi84 says, Garcia at least drops Campbell once with that left. That left is sharp. There's no doubt about it. He's got a sharp left, but I've seen people jump into it, and I think that's how people get caught. Campbell is such a smart boxer. My only concern for Campbell is that Campbell has been at a very, very long time and is actually a slow starter in fights, and Garcia is a very quick starter. So that's my only fear, the first 4 or 5 rounds. If Campbell gets past those first 4 or 5 rounds, I expect Campbell to win it, not on the scorecards, but win it, if that makes any sense. I expect him to win the fight, but I don't expect him to get the decision in America. I don't, just because of how big Ryan Garcia is. Someone actually asked, I don't know if they're taking a piss, they said, oh, where's the question? I said, Ade, tell us about your boxing career. The funny thing is, guys, I did actually have a couple of amateur fights when I was young at Newham Boys Boxing Club in Plaistow, and my mum put an end to that very, very quickly. Like, growing up as an African in the late 80s, early 90s, like, all you are allowed to do as a kid is go to church and read your books. That is it. Like, even for me to do football, I had to sneak out the house. Any sport, like, it's changed now. The generation have changed. African families understand that nothing wrong with doing sports. But anything other than studying and going to church just wasn't allowed at all. No bullshit. It's not allowed. It's crazy how stubborn they were. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you had to be an accountant, a lawyer, or a doctor. So you can imagine me trying to sneak off and do boxing. I was only allowed to do it for a little while because my brother did it. Let's read some of the stuff that you guys have got coming through. Thoughts on a potential Gorman versus Hrgovic fight from Mike Gorman. Let's move on from that one very quickly because Gorman would never fight Hergovic. Carla98 says, you seem like a very respectful guy. I'm getting there. I wasn't before when I was a kid. A bit older now. Mark Bailey says, are you religious, Ade? My dad, who has sadly passed away years ago, 26 years ago, was actually a pastor. So I am religious because of the upbringing. I mean, I don't think you'll get many Nigerians that aren't religious. I'm not full on religious anymore, but I still am. I'm just not like I used to be, which is obviously, like I said, church every single Sunday. I'm not that guy anymore. Little Noosh says it sounds like my Indian family growing up. A lot of people saying, when is the fight? We've got Alvarado versus Gutierrez in the ring now. This could be a good one, by the way. These guys fought like 3 years ago. The fight after that. So we're looking about 30 minutes. So just get your questions in about anything. This is almost like a Q&A before the fight starts, which is a bit of a bummer. I actually thought this fight was going to start around 10:30. That's why I started this at 9. So what's this? David Jones says, how popular is AJ in Nigeria? Good question. Not as big as the footballers, like nowhere near as big as the footballers. I would say Iwobi could be as big as AJ in Nigeria. Maybe even a bit bigger, just because football's crazy over there. He's big, but he needs to have a fight in Nigeria. And then we'll see. CJ says, are you going to do round by round scoring? I am, CJ. Got a little pen and paper next to me. Not that I think it will matter so much, because even if Luke Campbell wins on a scorecard, he ain't winning that fight unless he knocks him down. I don't expect it to go that way. Kayode Olajide, I give him his proper Nigerian pronunciation, says, Ade, correct guy. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year as well, Kayode. Happy New Year indeed. A few people still asking, Ade, what time does the fight start? Guys, literally, the co-main event is just literally as we talk right now, about to kick off, about to start. So this one looks like it could go 12 as well. Both of these guys are matched up well. So, boy, what's the time now? 10 past 10. We're probably looking at about another 40, 50 minutes, which is a bit. And you know what they're going to probably do? Probably play fucking national anthems as well. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw Canelo in the changing room, which is cool, but he walked to the changing room wearing a Matchroom mouth covering. Bit cheeky, right? Xavier Rousseau, I think I pronounced your name correctly, says, do you rate Eddie Hearn, Ade? We like him here. I do rate Eddie Hearn. He's from France. I rate anyone that can do what Eddie Hearn do. Eddie Hearn's a workaholic, man. He's a workaholic, and he is from a silver spoon background, so he doesn't actually need to work, does he? So yeah, I rate him a lot. Amandeep Johal says, Ade, great interview with Bazza. Oh, thank you, bruv. Need to get a boxing podcast. I do. I interviewed Barry Hearn for Talk Sport the other day. Very interesting guy. A few people saying Eddie Hearn is overrated. Stop hating. He's not overrated. He's good. He's good at what he does. Look, you know what it is? It's not easy to be a boxing promoter, I don't think, anyway. I think Eddie Hearn's pretty good at it. I was going to get deeper here. Denzel Harvey says, how do you like Devin Haney? That's all right. It's good. He's almost in the same situation that Ryan Garcia is in, isn't it? Like, we don't know. We have no idea how good he is. I mean, there's so many good boxers over the years that have been put in with guys they should be, and I've got super excited about them. Andre Berto many years ago, Adrian Broner. When they do take that step up, I'm not going to say they get found out, but then we realize they're not as special as we thought. Devin Haney could be that. So we'll see. Mike Gorman says, Ade, how comes you don't watch the fight on the TV? I've got my TV there, and the fight is actually on. So I've got it here, and I'm streaming it to there as well. So I'm doing it in both places. But I don't want to just keep doing that, because I think I want to kind of do that and talk to you guys at the same time. So I'm just being nice and fair. Quinn 40 says, Ade, have you seen AJ's latest Man in the Mirror vid on his YouTube channel? I haven't. I haven't seen it. I might watch it in a bit. I've not seen it. Any good? LOE_Mark says, Ade, do you ever watch Showbiz boxing channel? That would be an awesome collab. He's a very impartial American. Yes, I do watch his videos and I do like him, and he's very, very impartial. He's grown his channel so much in the last sort of year or so. And yeah, like his content. A bit too crazy for me, but do like his content. Very, very good. So yeah. You know what? I was talking about this Alvarado Gutierrez fight, that it could go all the way to 12. These guys are swinging for the fences in the first round. I mean, both landing huge shots, by the way. I mean, guys, if you've got the DAZN app, go and watch this fight. It's crazy. Alvarado's on his, literally going back to the corner, legs are wobbling. This ain't going 12. This ain't going 12, no chance. We will see Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia in about 20 minutes. There's no way this fight goes 12 rounds. Jesus Christ, man. Super chat from my sister, Aisha Queen. Hey, Ade, just passing through to send some love and support. As always, keep up the good work. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Will Stokes says, Luke going to get this Ade, Dubois Joyce all over again. I'm calling it. I hope so. That's kind of really what it's like, you know. Well, although Ryan Garcia does have a good amateur background as well, but it's kind of like the experienced amateur going against the kind of overhyped coming up contender. So it is a bit similar like that. But the thing about Ryan is that Ryan actually is a good boxer, good on the back foot, not fast feet, fast hands, not fast feet. Which is why when people were talking about he's got the same kind of speed as Manny Pacquiao or Zab Judah, they have fast feet as well. You know, they've got fast hands, but watch Ryan tonight. His feet aren't fast. He kind of just plants them, but moves his hands. So hopefully Luke can take advantage of that. Amandeep Jahal says, has AJ's pay-per-view numbers dropped due to the BLM statement? Nah, I don't think so. I just don't think many people are that interested in Kubrat Pulev. I think if AJ was to fight Usyk tomorrow, it would be over 1 million pay-per-view buys. So I don't think so. Someone's asking, Ade, is that JD you're drinking? It's not. It's just Bacardi and Coke. Just Bacardi and Coke, people. Ron Val says, when is the fight? Guys, so there's a co-main event on right now between Alvarado and Gutierrez, which is turning into a bit of a war. The fight is after that. I don't think this fight's going 12 rounds. Fingers crossed it doesn't. One thing though, I was saying this before, I don't know if you guys have just joined the live chat now, but they were talking about 6,000 in attendance. Looks kind of empty to me. I mean, I know they're trying to space people out. In fact, they're not spacing people out. People are sitting next to each other. I don't think it's going to... This is why I kind of always ask about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, we know, has a massive Instagram following, social media following, but does that follow him to boxing? Or is it just because he's got like little under 16-year-olds following him? Are they the kind of people that pay money to watch fights? Don't know, you know. Be interesting. Hanan Malik says Luke needs a knockout to get a draw. Jeez. Someone here saying Oscar said it was sold out. That's from C. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, most people only come for the main event. Not many casual boxing fans are going to watch Alvarado versus Gutierrez, but you'd expect a lot of them to be in there now. It is a big arena that holds a lot more than 6,000, so maybe that's what it is, but it just looks empty for me. Now, Stella says, Ade, who is your actual favourite boxer? I'm sure you probably answered this before. Like, favourite or best? Favourite, Nassim Hamed and Nigel Benn. I can't split them. Best, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. But favourite in terms of just everything, Prince Nassim and Nigel, man. I grew up on them in the 90s and sort of the early noughties over here. 2 seconds. A few people saying Nigel Benn is their hero. 2 seconds. Someone, this mofo says, Ade, you really don't know much about boxing. Ryan Garcia will knock out Luke Campbell and is much better than him. We shall see. This is the beauty of all these things. This is the beauty of boxing. We'll find out in about 25 minutes. That's it, right? We'll find out in 25 minutes. A few people saying you're getting buffering on your DAZN app. Mine's pretty clear. We're just gone into the end of the second round in this Gutierrez Alvarado fight. Please let this fight end quick. Someone asked me if I invest in cryptocurrency. I do not. MKDB says, who do you think is the future of 147 once Spence Crawford move on? Ennis for me. Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. I don't know. One of those two, possibly. One of those two. I'm very interested, and I'm not saying these are the future of boxing, or 147, by the way, but I'm very, very interested to see Conor Benn versus Josh Kelly, if Josh Kelly can get past Avanesian. Conor Benn reminds me of Nigel badly, which, again, Nigel had his limits as well. Oh, shit! Uppercut. Big uppercut from Gutierrez. Alvarado's down in the third round. This is not going 12. Let's see what he does. Sorry, guys. I'm going to read the comments in a second. Let's see if Gutierrez can get him out of there quick. This Gutierrez is big and massive and punches like a mule for the weight. He's trying to uppercut now. He's telegraphing it too much. He just needs to kind of just calm down a bit. Alvarado down again in the third round. I don't think it's a free knockdown rule here, but he's in trouble. He's in big trouble in this fight. See what he does here. Oh, the ref pushing Gutierrez back there, giving Alvarado a couple more seconds. He's got 1 minute 50 to survive in round 3. I don't think he's surviving. But the way Gutierrez is swinging, Gutierrez looks like he's, I don't know, like he's blown a gasket. He looks tired as well. But they are swinging, both of them. Anyway, that's good for us because this fight's going to be over soon, people. Very, very soon. Quinn 40 says he thinks it looks empty as well, or maybe it's bad camera angles in response to like it being a bit empty. But again, I think it's a big arena and it's 6,000. So imagine like 20,000 in the O2 and only 6,000 could be in there. Probably would look empty. Matt, Super Chat says, still need your address if you don't mind. Got something to send you. A very, very late Christmas present, I know. If it's alcohol, Matt, the address is on the way. Someone saying there were still tickets on sale yesterday for this fight. Yeah, again, it's kind of what I was saying about Ryan Garcia maybe having all the big social media following, but can that translate to people buying tickets to watch boxing? Like, you know, this guy takes 90% of his photos with his top off. I don't know if those are boxing fans or girls who just like the way he looks. By the way, in this fight, Alvarado's coming back into it. Gutierrez looks like he's tired now. He needs his second win quickly. Great fight, though, by the way. But, oh, big right hand from Alvarado. This is a great fucking fight. Jeez. Little Noosh says, favorite rapper. Come on now, Little Noosh. Tupac. Always will be, always is. Tupac Amaru Shakur. Or his real name, which is LaShawn Parrish Crooks. By the way, it's a great fight, Alvarado Gutierrez. This is it. You get these kind of fights that people sleep on because everyone just wants to watch the main event. But no, this is a good fight. Question from Leo A says, Ade, who do you think Dylan White should fight next if he beats Povetkin? Wilder or Ruiz? Ruiz is the fight I want, but there's no given that he beats Povetkin, by the way. No given at all. You know, that uppercut from Povetkin, I don't know if you, like, go and watch it again. It's the best. It's technically some of the best punches I've seen in a long time. He actually ducks under White's lazy jab, steps to the side, and then throws it. It's so technically good, it's scary. He'll land that again and again and again. So I'm just watching the knockdown again. Great round that was. David Okereke says, I know I'm late, but she could have said good genes rather than good sperm. Agreed. I don't know if you guys are just joining the stream here, but Kate Abdo was interviewing Ryan Garcia's father, and she spoke about the fact that obviously Ryan Garcia, good looking kid, and she said, "You must have good sperm, or you've got some good sperm." Like, I don't know, man. That's just, she's gonna get in trouble for saying that. Trust me, you can't say that kind of stuff. You can't at all. All right, what we got here? Let's get some questions in. Hussein Ali says this card is actually solid. It is. You know, this is a good card. I have to admit. Again, you know, this is the problem with us as boxing fans. Like, if this was put on as a pay-per-view, we'll say, oh, you know, there's no names on it because we're attracted by names rather than by just good 50-50 matchups. And some of these fights have been pretty decent, honestly. Even the one where Ryan Garcia's brother was supposed to just steamroll his opponent. I mean, that went to a majority decision. Good fights. The one before this with Krill and this Alvarado's brother, I think this is twin brother. That was a good fight as well. Some good fights. Some very good fights. Luke Parker says, big question is, what does Povetkin do if he beats White? I wouldn't mind seeing Povetkin versus Hrgovic, you know. But I feel like Povetkin would want something a bit bigger than that for beating White, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. Or Povetkin versus Joyce. It's a good one. What Povetkin is going to want is to be on pay-per-view cards in the UK because that's where the money is. Even though he's got a promoter that pays really good, he wants that kind of money. Lewis Price says Josh Taylor versus Ramirez predictions at a. That's a tough one, isn't it? Both of them have beat really good opponents. I didn't think Ramirez fought Victor Postal, right? I didn't think he looked that great against Victor Postal. But then Victor Postal caused Josh Taylor some issues late on as well in that fight. I would edge to Josh Taylor, but that's just me purely being British biased. I have to be honest with you. I think most Americans watching this would say Ramirez, so I'm just being biased just on the fact that he's British and I like him. CJ says Hrgovic versus Yoka. Yoka's actually got a fight signed for February, but Yoka does need a step up as well. We need to see Yoka in there with someone. I thought Christian Hamer was a bit of a step up. But I didn't think he looked great against Hamer. By the way, in this fight, Alvarado, who was on his ass twice in round 3, is coming on well in round 4. And it's exactly what I said. I did say that Gutierrez had blown a gasket in round 3 trying to get rid of him. And now Alvarado is literally starting to pour on as well. I don't think he has the punch to cause Gutierrez much problems, but his work rate alone is going to cause him issues. Looks like we might be going 12 on this one, people, which is a motherfucker. What we got here? The Morris brothers says, who do I want to win, Ryan or Luke? Luke. I want Luke to win just because the way in which people are talking about Ryan like he's some bum, I don't like. Ryan, Olympic gold medalist. Look, he's lost 3 times. He's avenged the Mendy one. He was very, very close against Jorge Linares. And won a few rounds, well, a few, maybe 2 or 3 rounds against Vasyl Lomachenko. I think he's a good boxer. So I want Ryan to win, just because I want to see how, so I'm just watching them both in the changing room now, how Ryan Garcia deals with adversity. It's weird just to see Canelo just sitting in the changing room right now. Them two as friends, it's so strange. Obviously, they're trained by the same trainer now, but it's just weird how they're very cool with each other because they're so different. Like, Canelo is so reserved and just doesn't really, not flashy at all. And you've got Ryan that's very, very flashy. E82 Steve says, I can only see this going 9 at a. Who though? Who wins if you can only see it going 9? Sorry, I did mean Luke. I think I said Ryan, didn't I? Dominic Meyer says 2 questions. Number 1, do you think Jake Paul is good at boxing? I do. I actually think Jake Paul's got good hands. And who do you think is better, Ronaldo or Messi? Sorry, Messi. I think Messi's better. Alvarado in round 5 has come out again like a bit of a steam train. Oh, landed a big right hand on Gutierrez. This is one hell of a fight, you know, people. One hell of a fight. This is the kind of fight you want on the co-main, just to get the crowd really pumped. Because I tell you now, Luke Ryan ain't going to be like this. No way. No way. A super chat here has come from Wayne Paget. It says, big up Ade. Do you think Campbell will get robbed by the judges if it goes to points? Do you think Man U can beat Liverpool to the title? Big LFC fan. Man U do scare me. You know what scares me about Manchester United? Everyone says they're only a defender away. Like they're pretty much a complete team now in terms of what they've got in the forward line, what they've got in midfield. I still think, I'm not quite sure about the left side with Tellez and Shaw, but they're a centre-back away. Man United are the richest team in the world. If they're a centre-back away, Man United can just go here, 65, 70 million and get a centre-back in. If Man United get a centre-back, top draw centre-back in, they're there or thereabouts, aren't they? So they do scare me. But I do think Liverpool are better. That's why I think we'll win, because we don't lose. We've only lost one game this season in the league anyway, so I think we'll be all right. Do I think Campbell will get robbed by the judges? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If this goes to points and it's close, like where it's like, even if it's like Campbell wins 8 rounds to 4 in our eyes, that's not enough. Campbell's got to win like 10 rounds to 2 or 11 rounds to 1 to get a decision here. That's unfortunately how it's got to be. Articulate Design says that Gutierrez is eating leather in round 5. He is. This is a war. This is the kind of fight where you must wake up and think, what the fuck am I doing this sport for? Like the pain both of these guys are going to feel tomorrow. Let's hope they're getting paid. Let's hope they're getting paid. Credit to Alvarado in this fight as well. For him to get off the deck in that 3rd round and then put it on Gutierrez. Oh, good shots from Alvarado. Nice little uppercut inside. Boy, they make these Mexicans different, don't they? Different. Fuck, man. This is crazy. Mr. Bot says, is this the fight before the main card? It is the fight before the main card. Yep, 100%. Oh, he's Nicaraguan. Who is? Alvarado, is he? I thought he was Mexican. Well, but all of South America, they make him tough. I saw something here. Someone just asked a question about Spence Fear. And what was the question I think I saw? Matthew D'Souza says, have you seen the Spencer Fearon and Tunde YouTube channel? I have. I've watched it quite a few times. Them two are a bit of a characters, aren't they, both of them? Tommy Hagler says, I'm hoping for Eubank Jr. versus Charlo. Canelo's vacated that belt that he won from Callum Smith. Not the WBC, the WBA belt. Like, he's literally just chucked it away already. That's how belts just don't mean nothing to him. Imagine that. You know how many fighters literally work their life for a belt, and then they then use that belt to kind of leverage other fights and make more money, and he just thrown the belt away already. He says he doesn't want it. So there's going to be a vacant belt, and I feel like, if I'm right, in the rankings, Chris Eubank Jr. could fight for the vacant belt against someone. I don't know who. I think it might be Murata. I think. So Chris Eubank Jr. could fight for a world title. Finbar White Super Chat says, I just saw it and it's gone. Where is it? Happy New Year, Ade. How much do you think Fury Joshua will get paid? And do you think more Premier League games will get delayed due to COVID? Yes, 100% more Premier League games are getting delayed because of COVID. I don't know if you guys know about bloody Carl Walker supposedly having a Christmas do, and a few Fulham players turned up to this Christmas do, hence why Fulham have had a couple of games cancelled. Remember, they had a game against Tottenham cancelled, and that their other game today against someone cancelled, and Man City have had so many numerous COVID cases. Their game against Everton was cancelled, and they got 5 players out now, so that's why all these games are being cancelled. As for Fury AJ, in terms of the money they're going to get paid, I don't know. It could be something 60, 70 million each. It's going to be stupid like that. Something ridiculous. Base the Kid telling me that he vacated the middleweight title, not the super middleweight. Oh, okay. Apologies. I thought we vacated the super middleweight title. A few people were saying it. But it's a WBA at 160, not 168. Okay, it's definitely that. Yeah, 'cause everyone's saying it. Bloody hell. Yeah, everyone's saying. That's it. Definitely is that. CRB's in the chat now. He says Fury Wilder 3 next. Remember I said it. Hope not. Hope you're 110% wrong. I believe you're not, but 110% I hope you are wrong, because I do not want to see Fury Wilder 3 at all. This Alvarado Gutierrez fight is into round 6 now. Fuck's sake, it looks like it's going all the way, people. Gutierrez has lost a bit of pop in his punches. Alvarado doesn't have pop in his punches. Looks like it might go to 6. And Ian Hamilton says, big up Ade, great job on TalkSport, by the way, this week. What are your 5 sporting wishes for this year? Got a confident feeling about January 17th for my lot. With Bruno, we can win any game. Greetings from Scotland. Let's hope you don't win every game. January 17th is Man United versus Liverpool. Let's hope it doesn't happen. 5 wishes. You know what? My wish is just that fans are back in every sport around the world. That's all. It's weird watching all these events. Like, I've just been watching the darts, and to see no fans at the darts is a bit weird. So yeah, I just want fans to come back. A few people saying, when does the main event start? What's the time now? 10:30. We're looking at about 11 o'clock. You know, we're into round 6 of the co-main event between Alvarado and Gutierrez. It looked like it was going to get finished early. Alvarado was down twice in round number 3. But he's done well to regroup, and he's actually probably won the round since getting knocked down. So we might be going all the way in this one, which means ring walk, possibly. What's the time now? 10:30. Especially if they do bloody national anthems as well. They might not actually start fighting until like 11:15, which is crazy to think. I hope that's not the case. A few people are confirming that he binned the WBA 160 belt. It's funny because I actually think that's his best weight anyway. 160. I think 160 is formidable. Okay, makes sense now because I think I saw something that talked about GGG fighting for that belt. So yeah, it makes sense. Then if it's 160, then GGG versus Charlo. That'd be a nice one. That'd be a good one. Someone saying, who do I support in football? Liverpool, my man. Liverpool. Someone saying, isn't it better? I think I saw something about, isn't it better for the sport of boxing if Garcia wins? Yeah. Yeah, I don't look at it like that, but you're right, it is better if Garcia wins because Garcia is a superstar and etc. growing the sport, blah blah blah. But no, man, I don't see it like that. Ade, are you putting it on the screen for us? Absolutely not, Mr. Bry Cracked. No way. You know, people that do that, good luck to them. You know, because I mean, I've watched a stream like that before, but your channel will get taken down eventually. It's a risk. I mean, it's almost like a risk. Bad Nasha says, where is the Liverpool accent? Wait, you got to have a Liverpool accent to support Liverpool? Is that how it is? My dad, you know what it is about Liverpool and me supporting Liverpool? It's my bloody dad, when he came from Nigeria, John Barnes, best player at the time, Liverpool. You follow what your dad supporters, don't you? CRB saying, no dead zone boxers get in fights versus TV guys. What do you mean, Mrs. CRB? And stop calling it dead zone. It's not that bad, is it? Is it that bad? I'll be honest with you. I think the app is pretty good. I mean, obviously, I don't watch it for all the time, but the times that I've had it, I've only had it, about a month now? I've actually been quite impressed with the app. And maybe because it's pretty cheap, like $1.99 for us is not too bad. John Cahill says, Ade, do you reckon Thiago starts against Southampton? You bloody better start. We're in round 7 of this one, Alvarado versus Gutierrez. Halfway through that round as well. Decent scrap between these two, by the way. It has gone a bit sloppy. No one's throwing clean punches. They're just kind of like hugging a lot. Obviously, look, they must be tired. It was a crazy pace for the first quarter of this fight. Gutierrez lost a bit of snap in his punches as well. I thought Gutierrez was going to get him out there quickly. CRB says, the app is great, but no one watches it here. It's a shame, that. It's a shame. So many questions. All right. I'm hearing this, by the way. A lot of people are saying this. I didn't even know this. This is from Sedmaster saying that the zone is even working in Africa. I mean, that's good. That's good. Because normally, everyone had to get or watch it on Supersport. But Supersport weren't showing all the fights. If they've got the zone in Africa, they're doing well. Yeah, Base the Kids and the zone is in 200 other countries as well now. It will, I want to say it will eventually take over. It's going to take over here. As soon as the zone gets Premier League football, that's a lot of money to get Premier League football. But if it can get Premier League football, even maybe some FA Cup rights or some Carabao Cup rights, it will start to slowly but surely take over here. It will. CRB says ESPN, Fox, and Showtime are Wells. Dead Zone is a Mimo. Yeah, but it's just started. You're talking about, again, ESPN, Fox, Showtime are long-standing broadcasters. I think for anyone to attack them, it's going to take a while. But they will continue. Obviously, in America, the problem is if they don't get NFL, NBA, or even, I don't know if the zone has baseball, then you're always going to struggle. Boxing just isn't enough. Round 8 coming up for this one of Alvarado versus Gutierrez. It's a war, this one. Super chat from Tony Booty, but no question. Get your question in, Tony. Get your question in. 20 to 11. They said the ring walk was going to be literally that guy, though I don't know what guy's name. What's his name? The guy that bloody runs the zone or whatever. The one looks like a young kid, Joe something. He said that it's going to be like 11:15, 11 o'clock. Maybe they didn't expect the fight before this to go all the way. That went to like 10 rounds or something. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, someone's saying that they have Major League Baseball, the zone does. Okay. I thought they had highlights of Major League Baseball. Didn't know they actually had Major League Baseball. Squared Circle said, what's up, Addy? Good to see you live. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Addy, put your money on Luke Campbell, 10th round stoppage, says Delium. Boy, I don't know about that, Don't know about that. It's going to be a good one, though. Can't wait for it. A few people showing me, Addy, show the fight. Addy, show the fight. Guys, I can't, honestly. Trust me, like, it's weird. Me, a couple of years ago, I definitely would have shown this fight. Me now, like, I can't. I'll get into so much trouble. Not just from my channel, but work as well. I work in with these broadcasters and they would not be very happy with me. And as much as I want to do it, I can't do it. Base the Kid said, Taliska at yours on the 12th. Woohoo! Can't lie. So that Taliska drink, but if you're doing that, bro, that's something, That Taliska drink, nice. And I finished it like it was water. So right now we're back onto the cheap stuff. It's a bit of Bacardi. Bacardi and Coke. EA2 Steve says, thoughts on the DAZN commentator, not Hatton. Are you talking about Gareth A. Davis or the actual commentators in former middleweight champ Sergio Mora? Who are you actually talking about? Middleweight or 154? I think middleweight. Who are you talking about? If you're talking about Gareth A. Davis, a bit of a character, isn't he? But he gets the work. One second. Someone telling me, Ade, don't stream the fight. DAZN are suing Kovalev. Exactly. Imagine that. They're going for Kovalev and you want me to stream the fight. They'll take my house. They'll come in and take my house. Isra says, hey, Ade, the Yanks are really underestimating Luke. Who you going for? Same here. I'm very split on it now. Now I'm more 50-50. But I can't lie, before I was like 65-35 Luke. I'm more 50-50. But the way some of these Americans are talking, and I don't want to label all the Americans the same because that's not the case, but some of them are acting like Luke Campbell's a fucking journeyman. Like, guy's only lost 3 times. And that's like, and one of the losses he avenged. Mendy was a good little European champion. I don't know, man. They are disrespecting Luke, boy. Sean Gavin says, Addy, you got that Coca-Cola sponsorship money. Need to get it, don't I? I need to get it. Need to get it. All right, what round are we now? I think we're going into round number 9 now, people. So not long to go. GT says, Ade, you'd make a good commentator. I don't think I would, GT. I appreciate the comment, but I did it in Africa for about a year and a half, and it's very difficult, man. You need a good second next to you. Like, if you've got a good second, see the way Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward work together. So, both of them have got so much energy. You need someone like that with you. But it's not easy. It's not easy. Which is why I try not to be too disrespectful to the guys that are doing it, because I know how hard it is. It's quite tough. Hussein Ali says, do you think Garcia beats Linares and Loma? No. Well, Linares now, yes. I think he beats Linares now. I think Linares is done now, unfortunately. But Linares back then, so the Linares that fought Loma, he ain't beating that Linares. That Linares was super sharp. Does he beat Loma? No, he doesn't beat Loma for me. He doesn't. No. What's he done? Done nothing, has he? He's done nothing. I think we get too excited with these kids with fast hands, and he ain't done nothing. He ain't beat anybody. So no. Tony Booty says, Ade, who you got fighting for the belt that Canelo dropped? Now that it's been confirmed that it was a 160 belt, I mean, there has been some talk about Golovkin versus Charlo. Don't know if that happens, personally. Don't know if that happens. I need to see the rankings. But if we're not talking a ranking thing, I'd like to see either Golovkin versus Charlo. But in my dream would to be Charlo versus Andrade, just because of the clash of styles. I think that would be a good one. And they don't like each other at all either, so that always helps. A few people saying this fight is going to be like Dubois versus Joyce. Not sure, just because Dubois didn't have much amateur experience. Ryan Garcia has definitely got some. Ryan Garcia's record as an amateur was 2-15-15. That's pretty decent. He can box. Darren Broin says, great channel, Ade, and congrats with your work of late. Your dreams will come true. Peace. Cheers to you, my man. All right, so round 9 of this one, between Alvarado and Gutierrez. Gareth A. Davis' score, I think it was Gareth A. Davis' score, just popped up. And I think I saw that he had it 75-75. That's how close this fight is. And especially when you consider that Gutierrez got 2 knockdowns. That's where you know Alvarado's come on to do very well. Someone said I missed the super chat. Did I? Apologies if I have. Let's see if I can get the question. If it was a question, I did. Brian P. says, can Lomachenko get all his belts back? Yes, he can, because it's just really one fight against Tio, because Tio's still got all of them. One fight against Teofimo Lopez, and he's got a chance of getting them all back. But Tio's talking like he doesn't want to fight Loma and give him the chance again. I don't know. Tio really doesn't want that fight. He's definitely not scared, but he doesn't want that fight. He was talking. He was ringside at a fight, and he was saying to someone that Loma didn't want to give him a rematch if Loma won. Why would Loma give you a rematch if he won? Makes no sense. So he's trying to say that he doesn't want to give Loma a rematch. I mean, it's all about the money, innit? It's all about the money. If that's the biggest fight out there, he'll take it financially. And it probably is still the biggest fight out there for him. Someone saying that Eubank is ranked number 1. In what division? 160 or 168? Let me know if you have it. Joe Martson. Okay, we're going into end of round 9, round 10 coming up. What's the time? 11:15. Yeah, so it's probably going to be about 11:15 ring walk for these guys, people. Bit of a joke, innit? Joe Marston says, Ade, I've been holed up in bed for 9 days after catching COVID-19. Only now am I on the mend. Give me a shout out. Shout out to you, Joe Marston. Shout out to you, my man. Apologies. You know what? I think we're all taking some of this COVID shit for jokes. People out there are getting very, very ill. I'm not just talking about the people that are dying. I don't want to skip over that. But I know friends, age group, healthy people that are literally in bed, can't breathe, struggling. Like, it's some serious shit, man. Serious shit. And I know a lot of you people out there, I know a lot of people in this chat were out for New Year's Eve, celebrating, having parties. I was in my house. I was actually in bed at midnight. That shows that I'm an old man now, because I'm telling you now, the younger Ade, boy, Jake Jansen says, Happy New Year, mate. If Ryan can blast Luke, can he be a superstar? Myself and brother watching from Newcastle. Also, what can you bench? I can bench 20, 20, so 3 20s and a 10 on either side. What is that? And the bar's 20 kilos as well. Anyone can quickly calculate that for me, please. And I will show you video evidence, actually, if you do not believe that, because I've actually got it on my phone. If Ryan smashes Luke Campbell, he's a superstar. He's gone. He's gone. If he like knocks him out early, all bets are off. He is the new pay-per-view king. Not straight away, but he will be. Telling you that now. Tim Chapman says, Ade, is Kelly a hype job? I don't know if Josh Kelly is referring to, by the way, if you didn't know, is a hype job, because I don't think he's that hyped over here anymore. Because we've not seen him fight for so long, I don't think he's a hype job at all. I just think he's someone that, you know, I think has fast hands and flash feet. Almost always Adam Booth fighters do. So we'll see what he can do. But I don't think he's a hype job. Like, he's nothing like a Ryan Garcia hype job, is he? But we'll see what he can do. Someone saying, Reese Enderby saying, Murata is now super champ. All this super champ, this champ, that champ, crap, can't take it. Someone saying, Eubank is interim, Murata is regular. So it's probably going to be Eubank, at 160. So it's probably going to be Eubank versus Murata. Tough fight for Eubank, that is. Tough fight. Scott Arbuckle says, Ade, does Kelly versus Ben sell the O2 out? Who wins? Gets very close. It gets very close. Conor Ben's got a bit of a following behind him now. Josh Kelly hasn't, but Josh Kelly does have a big following in the Northeast. They will travel down, so it gets close. I think they do need a good co-main event on it. But I would go Josh Kelly to beat Conor Ben. Good fight, but I think Josh Kelly just about takes him. Just the amateur experience, better boxer. But we know Conor Ben can dig deep when he needs to. This is a good one. 1-2 Travel 2-1 says Kovalev is fighting 6-0 Beck the Bully this month. Prediction. I think Beck's going to do him. You know, Kovalev's done. I used to love Kovalev. He's done. He's done. Yeah. The way in which Canelo slept him, the way in which Yard was close to sleeping him, he's done. If he's on his bike and he's boxing and he's using his jab, because he does still have a great jab, then you never know. But I think Beck just to kind of run through him, which is a shame when that's what Kovalev used to do to people. We got here. Craig S says, do you agree that Adam Smith is a great commentator? I think Adam Smith is one of the best commentators in the business. Fact. Adam Smith is a great, great commentator. Fight Farm says, get the likes up, you bums. How many likes is it? I've not even checked. 194. That's not bad. 194. That's quite good. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. Thank you, guys. Cheers for that. I hope that I haven't. You know what didn't want to do. I don't hope that people haven't thought that I'm trying to mislead them and act like I'm showing the fight. I did say live watch along. I don't want people just to tune in and dislike the video because they thought that it was Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia, because I don't want to like mislead people. So apologies if you've come on and you think it was going to be Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia and not this bald black guy with a beard in a green chair. I do apologize. It wasn't my intention, I promise you. Gabrielle says, Ade, you lied. You said this fight wasn't going 12 rounds. I know. Round 11 or 12, like, hate it. To be fair, though, it's a good fight. I can't wait to watch this fight back again. It's a good fight. Someone saying, yeah, it's their fault for not paying $199. Exactly. Go and pay you $199. Go and watch the fight. Come back after. So it's $199. And not only that, but you know what it is? Look, I don't ever illegally stream. Don't do it. But I mean, if you are going to, you want to do it for something that costs 100 quid, not something that costs $199. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't be that bad. Finbar White says, Ade, What's he got here? Here, fight peak, Nigel Benn versus either GGG or Canelo winner. Nigel Benn. How would Nigel Benn have got on versus... He's too reckless. He's too reckless. It would have lost to both, I think. And that's painful for me, but he's a bit reckless, Nigel Benn is. And I think they're technically better boxers than him. And no, don't get me wrong, when the red mist descends and he's fighting against the ropes, that he loses it and anything could happen because he's got a good chin and he can bang. But those guys are technically very, very good. Rowan Perry says, Ade, do you think AJ versus Reese 3 will ever happen? No. Very, very rare you get heavyweights that go against each other 3 times. I mean, it happens. We've seen it. Right, but very, very rare. I mean, that's it, done. There's too many other good competitors for AJ to fight out there. Yeah, so that's never going to happen. I don't think AJ's going to fight on for that much longer, if I'm honest with you. I think AJ's going to maybe have those fights with Fury, win or lose. That could be that. That could be that. He's got so much stuff outside of boxing to do. Like, obviously boxing's important and it brings home the money, right? But there's so many things that AJ does outside. So I don't personally think he's going to be boxing for that long. 2 seconds. What else we got? Robbie Hendry says, Ade, you should be on commentary for DAZN. For DAZN, sorry, DAZN. DAZN, the commentators are bad. I'm hearing this. I mean, I was listening earlier to, is it Todd Grisham? I think it is. He used to do like WWF back in the day. And Sergio Moore. I think Sergio's okay, but I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Mannix. Yeah, don't know. They used to have Sugar Ray Leonard, didn't they, DAZN? Don't know what's going on with that. Esolarius says, Ade, congratulations to you for all your success. I've been following you since Ryan Box Talk days. I recently started my YouTube channel and you were one of my inspirations. Dude, send over your YouTube channel. This is the time I can shout it out. But thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. I love when people say that. It still shocks me that people say that, but thank you. Monday, guys, Sky Sports. I'm back on Sky Sports, January transfer show. Monday, I'm doing it myself. Who's doing it with us? I think Gabriel Bonlahor sending a few bits in. But yeah, Monday it starts. Shitting myself. Alan O'Reilly says the chair alone is worth a few bucks. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. You know what? The green chair, eh? The green chair. It's weird how this chair just works now. Like, I was a bit nervous to use this chair initially, but thank God it works. All right, guys, we're getting into the final round of this fight. What a fight it's been. Jesus Christ, man. It has been war. I'm pretty sure, I need to go look at their records, but I'm pretty sure these guys fought like 3 or 4 years ago. And Gutierrez lost that fight. But it's been a great fight. Sorry, so many questions coming. I do want to answer as many as possible. Mr. KWX Ben 1966 says, Ade, very intelligent to get from YouTube to mainstream. Coogan couldn't do it. Robbie from AFTV couldn't do it. I don't know if they want to do it. I know Coogan did do a bit with Sky, didn't he? And then he stopped. But Robbie definitely don't want to do it. Robbie's actually very intelligent. I was actually speaking to Robbie today. He sent me something over quite important. So shout out to Robbie Lyle. But Robbie could do it. I think he just doesn't want to because he's making so much money with AFTV. And to be fair, Coogan's making bucket loads of money as well with IFL TV. And you know, I don't know if you know this, guys, but you know it was Coogan, because Coogan and Robbie go way back, by the way, and it was Coogan that told Robbie to start AFTV. So it was actually Coogan's idea. It's crazy, right? I don't know if anyone knows that at all, but that's what happened. JK says Sergio Mora has been, still is, and will continue to be a poor announcer. Favoritism and poor historical knowledge. Yeah, that historical knowledge thing is true. That is very, very true. No, he's just not one of the best out there, is he? And it might come down to that, right? I mean, I don't know how much Showtime pay for their announcers and PBC and Matchroom and Sky, etc. But maybe you're getting what you pay for. Articulate Design saying, poor Alvarado in this fight. That knockdown Might have cost him the fight. I think it might have, We'll see, though. 57 seconds left in that one. We're not that far away, guys, from Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia. Woo! It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Roro, a super chat, says, with Garcia being pushed so hard by Golden Boy, how does a loss get managed? If he has a lot of casual fans, may they desert him? They will desert him, no doubt. Like, this is it, though. He's playing this Floyd thing, right? If you keep winning, like Floyd did, then it just gets better and better. Once you lose one, it's difficult. And it shouldn't be, because there shouldn't be any problem with a loss in boxing. But because he talks this and talks that, and this isn't the fight he should be losing to. Like, you could maybe, if he was to lose to a Teofimo, Loma, Javante or Devon, fair enough. But everyone, especially in America, is looking at Luke Campbell as some sort of second-rate opponent. So if he were to lose to a second-rate opponent that's lost 3 times already, doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good. Like, the fight is over between Alvarado and Gutierrez. I ain't got a clue who won that fight, because I feel like I've not been really watching it properly. But I'm going to go with the man that got the 2 knockdowns. I'm going to go Gutierrez, but we'll see. We shall see. Jake Jansen, super chat, says, do you ever get sick of Billy S sometimes? Every year, says all these names and fights. No, I think you meant Billy Joe. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders, okay. Every year, it says all these names and fights nobody. Also, I stay in St. Albans, but from the Toon, have you been? I've been to St. Albans and I've been to the Toon. Do you know where I've been? I've actually been to St. James's Park about 15 times to watch matches, because one of my good friends is Lamano Lawalawa. You guys might remember him, played for Newcastle, Colchester, Portsmouth. We actually went to the same college, and we actually played in the same game where he got scouted by Colchester. So I've been to the Toon quite a lot. Kirsty Parker says, I love your channel, Ade. Thank you. Thank you, Kirsty. Honestly, much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, can this fight get done, please? So we can see Ryan Garcia lose that O to Luke Campbell. Oh, someone said I missed the knockdown. So how many knockdowns sorry, someone needs to tell me, how many knockdowns were there in this fight? Were there 3 then? Because I only thought there were 2 in round 3. I'm guessing there was another knockdown. Oh, that check left hook by Gutierrez, not even a check, that left hook was beautiful. Okay, there were 3 knockdowns. Oh, there's a knockdown in round 12. See, missed it. Oh yeah, that's it then. That's it. Gutierrez has won that fight. What a shame. By the way, if that was the punch I just saw, that left hook, beautiful. Beautiful. Imagine like round 12, you're tired, you're shattered, you're bruised, and you've still got the wear about you to like time that hook like that. Some of these boxers, man, Jesus Christ, they're good. They are good. By the way, yeah, I think there probably is about there's about 3,000 or 4,000 in this venue, by the way. There's no way 6,000 in this venue. No way. No way. Base the Kid said Alvarado won more rounds. He could still nick the fight. He could. He could. Very rare though, isn't it? 3 knockdowns for someone to win a fight. Very, very rare. We'll see it. I doubt it. Robbie Henry says, you and Hatman are my favorite YouTube boxing channels. Keep it up. You know who should make a YouTube channel and all this chat? Base the Kid. Base the Kid. Like, there's a lot of you, to be fair. There's a few of you that know your stuff. Base the Kid, though, should make a YouTube channel. It's just the starting. No one wants to start, right? That's the problem. Because the starting is very like, oh. But Base the Kid should make a YouTube channel. Well, let's see if we can... let me see if I can hear the scores on this. Let's get the scores, peeps. One 112. Wow. Gutierrez won it. 113, 112 across the board. Jeez. 113. So it literally was that knockdown in the 12th that I missed. 113, 112. That is, they're gonna go again. They're gonna have. I think they've already fought before, so they're gonna go for a third. Wow, wow. 113, 112. That's such a random scoreline that you never hear, but it's because of the knockdowns. Finbar White says, Addy, what happened to Paulie Malignaggi? He was good on commentaries. He was. I think something happened. Did he say something racist or something? I don't know what. I'm sure, because I remember even making a video saying it wasn't racist what he said, but something happened. And I think that's the reason why. But look, he's clearly still the best out there. Clearly still the best. All right, how many likes have we got? Oh, we got quite a few. 311. Think we can get up to nearly 400 people? Is that possible? Can we get there to 400? Up next. You know what we got up next? I need some predictions in the chat, please. Some predictions in the chat. Yeah, someone's saying, it's hilarious saying, I didn't realize that Ryan Garcia had a very good amateur record. He did. I think 215 and 15 is what I remember when I saw it. Beat Devin Haney. Obviously, Devin Haney beat him in the amateurs, but beat Devin Haney in the amateurs. Got some good wins in the amateurs. So, look, he can box. He's not just a pretty boy that does flashy Instagram stuff, which we shouldn't hate. He can box as well. But Luke's a better boxer. But is Luke as fast? Does Luke hit as hard? I don't know. And at 33, what does Luke have left? Plus, Luke's been out the ring since August last year. So not last year, August 2019, when he fought Loma at the O2 Arena. So what does he have left? We'll see. A few of you, Luke late stoppage, Ryan on the scorecards. Luke will win, but be given a draw. Interesting. Patman says, I bet hundreds of pounds that I don't have on Campbell. Here we go. All right, Base the Kid, what have you put down on Luke, Base the Kid? Because you're the betting man in this place. Let me know. Garcia will done him, man, says Alan O'Reilly. Luke will get robbed. Luke, you know what? This is what I like about this fight. Can't lie to you. Everyone is saying everything. No one has a clue. No one has a bloody clue. Everyone is literally saying different things on this round. Rico Greenway says Ryan Garcia rounds 1 to 3. No one has a clue. It makes me laugh. Base the Kid's got £10 on Luke. See, I knew Base the Kid would have a bit on it. £10 on Luke, round 10 to 12, returns 180 quid. Guys, jump on that. Jump on that. What's this? Cryptic RH17 says, Luke said he feels like he's in his prime. I think Luke Campbell, late stoppage. Every boxer says that though, don't they? Every boxer chats shit. Like, they could have, like, even David Haye tricked us in both fights with Tony Bellew. I'm fine, I'm in perfect shape. Achilles went in one up. Achilles went, and in the second fight, I think he's bicep. Every fighter lies. Like, there's no way Luke Campbell at 33, I think he's going to be 34, so I think 33 now anyway, is in better shape than he was when he was like 25, 26. It's not possible. So, yes, he's in good shape, but he's not in the best shape of his life ever. It's just not possible. Craig S. says, Paulie was axed because he disagreed with Devin Haney's white boy comment. Ridiculous. I need to see the comment before, but I remember it. I kind of remember it. I think Devin Haney said something like, he would never lose to a white guy. I think that's what Devin Haney said. And I remember saying he shouldn't have said that. Because remember, Bernard Hopkins said that and he lost to Joe Calzaghe straight after. And I didn't like those comments because I'm quite fair. Like, if a white guy was to say I would never lose to a black guy, I'd be like, what the fuck? What you So I didn't like those comments from Devin. So if that's why Paulie was axed, then it's wrong. Taylor to the Star says, people asking for links is embarrassing. Kind of is embarrassing, guys. Only $1.99. I mean, come on. Come on, watch it. Someone here saying that Paulie said white guys are actually the best in boxing at the moment. Okay, I think, you know what it is? I remember what Paulie was saying. It wasn't Paulie referring to, like, the Eastern Europeans kind of dominating now. So I think he was talking about Beterbiev, Loma, at the time, Vosdik, Usyk. Who else? He mentioned someone else as well. I can't remember who he mentioned. Look, things get taken out of context anyway, but bring him back, man. I like Paulie, man. Hussein Ali says COVID has longer term symptoms. Luke won't be the same. Something people haven't really spoken about, has they? That a lot of people, like Luke Campbell, did have COVID. This fight was delayed. It's supposed to happen in December. They only delayed it 3-4 weeks. Is that enough time to recover from COVID? Or was it a case of he was just tested positive but showed no symptoms? Don't know. All right, they got Kate Abdo on the screen right now. So everyone, just give me a few seconds. She is, ain't she? Eh? You know what I like about Kate Abdo? When she does a bit of that American accent, she knows what she's doing. I don't know why she does it. She does a bit of an American accent. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kate? You know, come on. She speaks, though, I think, like 4 or 5 bloody languages. Super talented. Was with Sky for a long time, not with Sky anymore. Super chat here from David Okereke says, did you see Mayweather's hair transplant? It broke my heart when I saw it. He rocked the bald look. I saw that photo and I just assumed that Mayweather has grown his hair. That's honestly what I just assumed. Boy, let him do what he wants to do. Joe Schmo is saying Kate Abdo is a babe. She is a babe. Literally, she is 10 out of 10. Can't lie to you. Someone saying that Mayweather got a beard transplant as well. Oh, no, he didn't. Surely not. All right, they're in the changing room. Boy, this is going to be you know, like, this is why I love boxing, for that feeling it gives you. Like, even me as a Liverpool fan, football doesn't do this to me. Boxing does this to me. Maybe because you just know all the talking's done, innit? All the talking's done. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you're lying. CRB saying, Kate looking a bit old. I don't do grannies. Nonsense. Kate looking good. Kate looking good. You guys are all perverts on this as well. Georgie Thompson or Kate says badder man. Kate, man. Kate, all day. All day. Someone's asking, Jay Stevo saying 120, what are you watching it on? I'm watching it on, like, I've got my phone camera right here and I'm watching it on DAZN. I've got the DAZN app. Just because, like, think about what we've had for, like, the money recently has been pretty good. Canelo in the changing room as well. I mean, that's a camp, right? That's a camp. You know, like when we talk about, what's his name? Anthony Yard. Like Anthony Yard's the captain of his camp, right? And for me, if Anthony Yard wants to get better, he needs to go to a camp right now where he's not the captain, where he's no longer the captain, and he's almost like the 3rd or 4th best. I mean, if you can go to a camp like Charlo's camp with Errol Spence, that kind of camp, and I look at this camp with Ryan Garcia, so it's Ryan Garcia, Andy Ruiz, and Canelo now. Jesus Christ, Reynoso is doing something. All right, what we got here? Quinn 40 super chat says, Addy, how many are watching you right now? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. What we got? Oh, 850. Jesus Christ, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Thank you, people. You'd rather watch me than the fight, or maybe that's going to drop to like 1 when the fight comes on. But as right now, they're both in the changing room. Luke's just done a little pad work with Shane McGuigan. Imagine the butterflies we have right now. Imagine the butterflies they have. Like, you know you're going out there and it's going to be bloody hard. Bloody hard. Again, I mean, they're kind of showing, like, the venue. Don't know about this 6,000. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm getting involved in that. Doesn't matter. But we'll see. We'll see. I know. You know what? Don't listen to CRB. Kate Abdo looks fantastic. And, you know, even if I think she probably is a bit old, to be honest with you, but she's fantastic. Anthony McKen says, smash the like button. Guys, I would appreciate it. Would appreciate it. Just seeing a few more predictions. A few people have got Luke on points. Tim Chapman says, Ade McGuigan is the key. Great trainer. He is, but say it's Reynoso. Reynoso is a good trainer as well. Some might even say he's better than Shane McGuigan, but I agree that I just like the relationship between Shane and Luke as well. So we'll see. A few people saying, Ade, are you going to show the fight? I can't show the fight, guys. If I do show the fight, A, DAZN will sue me like they're doing with Kovalev. B, my channel will get taken. And C, I am trying to get some work with DAZN as well, so I don't want to do that. 2 seconds. Someone saying, when did I shave my beard? It's not been shaved at all. It's actually just not combed out. That's what it is. But I am actually shaving it tomorrow because, as I said, I'm going on air for Sky Sports and they do not like, it's not that they do not like it, but it does look a bit rough. Deloom Super Chat says, here's some of my future winnings as I have put a tenner on a 10th round stoppage for Campbell, 600 back. Who wins out of Lopez versus Davis? Teofimo. I think Teofimo is Lopez. Sorry, Teofimo is Javante, just a bit bigger. I think he hits as hard, if I'm honest with you. Does he hit as hard? He hits. Maybe not as hard, but he hits, and he's just a bit bigger. And he's fast. And now he's supremely confident because of the Lomachenko win. This DAZN, so DAZN right now is showing Gareth A. Davis and Ricky Hatton with a TV behind them. They could have put a bit more money in this. It just looks cheap. It looks really, really cheap. Credit to Gareth A. Davis getting that gig, by the way. This is a great gig to get because I know DAZN pay. Cha-ching! So well done on him. Well done. Don't know how he got that gig. It's a great gig to get. There's not many boxing gigs out there to get. Like a lot of people saying, Ade, jump on things like this. There's not many. There's a lot of good boxing people. There's not many boxing gigs. But Gareth is like, he's well known in the boxing industry. And obviously he covers the UFC as well. Mark McCoy says, are you talking through the fight? I'm going to try and talk about what I see. So not commentary per se, Mark, but I'm going to try and do my best to do the best Paulie Malignaggi impression I can. We'll try and do what we can do. What I wanted to do, honestly, was actually just play the sound. But then I heard that you can't even do that. Like, they don't even want us to do that. So that's a bit of a shame. Stuart Smith says, Kate Abdo claimed that Luke Campbell doesn't have the momentum of a winner. I hate those kind of things. I mean, not many people do if they fight Loma. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Quinn 40 says, is Campbell Hatton any good? Not sure. Not sure. I watched a couple of these amateur fights. They're on YouTube. You can watch them. It was all right. You know, it was all right. Obviously, he's going to get that push because of his dad, and he's going to get some good training. Matthew Hatton's actually a decent trainer, so we'll see what he can do. Base the Kid says, oh, where has it gone? Shit, just left me. Sorry. Ron Zacapa Rum is next level. Get you some. I might have to try that. Might have to try it. Excited for this. A lot of people saying they are excited for this. I'm very excited for it as well. To me, this Todd Grisham, Sergio Mora thing just isn't good enough for a big fight. Isn't good enough at all. Guys, we're soon going to find out if this Ryan Garcia is hype or the real deal. I'm so excited for this. There's a part of me that wants him to be the real deal because I just want him to be. But there's also a part of me that obviously want Luke to win. Because I like Luke. He's been for a lot, man. His father passed away. He's been for a lot, Luke Campbell. And he was the big hype. I remember when Eddie signed Luke and Anthony Joshua out of the Olympics. And it was Luke that was the golden boy. It was Luke that was supposed to go on and do crazy things. He went on, I think, the show Dancing with Ice over here. He was the one that was being pushed to do a bit more than just be a boxer. And then it didn't happen. He lost to Mendy. His dad passed away. Lost to Jorge Linares. So I kind of want him to have a nice ending. And this is why I want him to win this fight, just because I want that nice ending. A few people asking, when does the fight start? Fucking hell, it's 20 past 11. The fight will start, I'm thinking, in about 15 minutes. They're going to be ring walks very, very soon. So I think about 15 minutes the fight's going to start. Hit that like button, people. How many likes we got so far? 464. We got 21 dislikes, and I feel bad. I hate when people dislike the video. I think it's because people expected it to be Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell on the channel. Apologies, peeps. Apologies. Hopefully I haven't tried to. I hope I haven't clickbaited you, which definitely wasn't my intention. But yeah, someone's saying there's over 800 in the chat now watching this. Thanks for watching, guys. We're about 10 minutes away from showtime. 10 minutes away. Is Ryan Garcia more than Instagram famous? Vodka and Coke? No, Bacardi and Coke. We're keeping it simple today. Bacardi and Coke, people. Bacardi and Coke. All right, a lot of people are saying Garcia to stop him early. Viva Mexico. That's from Wazza A. Wazza, don't do it. Don't do it, Wazza. You're British. Lewis Taylor says, why are the Zone advertising the app on the app? Don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the Zone. They're a struggling outfit, but I do think the Zone are I think they're gonna grow. Especially for us. Look, let's be honest, Sky weren't gonna show this fight. If it wasn't for the Zone, we'd all be trying to find streams and we'd be moaning and complaining. So, yeah, I think the Zone are doing a good thing for us Brits. I don't know how Americans feel about the DAZN app, but for us, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Quinn 40 says, I've got a fight on TV, you on the phone, vodka Red Bull. Oh, vodka Red Bull's a bit dangerous, boy. That will keep you up till late. Do you know some bars ban vodka Red Bull? It's crazy. All right, let's get some predictions in. Come on. No fence sitting, people. Let's get some predictions in. Thomas Muir says Campbell by vicious KO immediately after the bell, round 8. I love how you're so specific. What we got here? Stuart Smith says, I bet Garcia gets left hook happy, trying to over-impress. Yeah, that's one thing with Garcia. He's going to try and really impress, and he doesn't need to. Just get the W. Damo11 says, Ryan before 7, Luke after 7. Charlie Waring says, what the fuck is Gymshark? I saw that. I thought I just saw a Gymshark symbol. Gymshark is an apparel wear over here in the UK, kind of big apparel company that's pretty much taken the UK by storm, if I'm honest with you. The guys started the company about 6 or 7 years ago. It's now worth over £1 billion. Like more predictions. What we got here? I'm going to read all of them out as much as I can before the fight starts. Frederick says Campbell by points, 116, 112. We got the ring announcer here. That's clearly not David Diamante, is he? How big does that mic look in his hand? That is the biggest. Either the mic is overly big or this guy's overly small. I'm going to go for he's overly small. Amandeep Johal, Super Chat says Canelo versus Eubanks Sr. Walks through parliamentary. That would be a good fight, actually. Canelo versus Eubanks Sr. Sorry, why is Campbell coming in first? Campbell's not the challenger here. Or is that... Doesn't matter anyway, does it really? Just psychological, this stuff, innit? All right, what we got? Any more predictions? Cody Crawford says Ryan Garcia, 5th round TKO. Seamus Fogarty says Ryan, 3rd round TKO. What we got here? Having a look at some of the stuff that's coming in. Luke Kane says, can we watch the fight here? Unfortunately not, guys. I'm not showing the fight. I hope I haven't... Honestly, this wasn't no clickbait thing from me. I wasn't showing the fight. Unfortunately, I'm going to kind of try my best to commentate and then give you my best of what's going on in the fight. But I can't show it because if I do, they'll be knocking on my door to sue me. And you won't pay my legal bills. All right, Luke Campbell walking to the ring. Boy, he does look a bit tense. But he's going to be tense, right? Because this is a big fight. Big fight. Shane McGuigan right next to him. I don't like, and people will, I don't like that Eddie's not there. Like, I don't know why. Was that Eddie in the background? Let's have a look before I say that. No, Eddie's not there. Why is Eddie not there? Like, for me, if Eddie really thinks he's going to win, you fly out with him, you're there, you're backing your boy. No matter what, you're backing your boy, you're walking him to the ring because he's your fighter, he's the matchroom fighter. Why is Eddie not there? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. My prediction is Campbell points. I don't think Campbell's going to get it on points because I think he'll be robbed on the scorecards, but that's my prediction. Someone's saying that Eddie's not there because of quarantine issues. Yeah, I don't know. A few people saying Luke's going to get stopped. Someone saying Eddie was going to go, but tier 4. I mean, Eddie probably private jet out if he wanted to. Hussein Ali says Eddie not there, doesn't want to upset Canelo. Yeah, Canelo's his boy right now, isn't he? Luke Campbell walking to the ring. Right, I'm going to put the headphones on to hear what the city commentary is saying. Oh, I don't like that ring walk song. We will rock you. Not very original, is it? A lot of people are saying, no, the fight hasn't started. The fight starts in about 2 minutes. Luke Campbell's just got into the ring. Ryan Garcia is going to be making his ring walk very, very soon. I love Luke's nickname, Cool Hand Luke. Love that. Nathan Turville said, initially I thought Luke Campbell, TKO around 11, not too confident now. Maybe because I want Luke to win so badly. That's me as well. I'm like that as well. I want Luke to win so badly. Now, though, I'm shitting myself for him. Can't lie, I'm shitting myself for Luke. Let's quickly read out a few more of yours before the fight gets going. QA says, Garcia will be dangerous first 6. If Luke can take him to 12, he could win, but won't get the decision. Someone saying Eddie's on a family holiday. Ryan Garcia making the ring walk as well now. With his trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Is walking to that ring with this WBC belt, which I don't even know what belt that is anymore. Now, what belt is that? And that's his dad, that K Abdo says must have good sperm, that's walking next to him as well. Someone confirming that it's the silver belt. Get rid of that nonsense. Oh no, someone's saying it's the WBC regular. It's not, it's actually the WBC silver. The first person who said silver is correct. It is silver. A few of you are laughing about that sperm thing. That was mad though, innit? That was madness. I don't believe that this ring announcer, that's his real voice. He's kind of, no, putting it on, isn't he? Let's see any more predictions. Miguel Buffer. That's a good one. That is semi-racist, but it's actually quite funny. Unless that is his real name, which I don't think it is, but that's quality. Miguel Buffer. Fantastic. Oh, that's hilarious, mate. Oh, that's brought a tear to my eye, that is. Finbar White Super Chat says, Ade, Campbell will only win by TKO and see much... yeah, we've not talked about it. See how much the ref gets involved. The referee will get involved. But both of these guys like to fight at distance anyway, so it's not like they both like to fight in the clinch or anything. So, I don't know. I don't think the ref's going to have to separate these guys too much. I think it will be a very, very cagey first few rounds. Miguel Buffer. That's quality. Oh, boy. David Myers. I just saw... Where's that gone? So many questions coming in. David Myers says, watching this because there is no UFC. Yeah, David Myers. Sorry, Daniel Myers. Apologies, Daniel. Why is Ryan Garcia called King Ryan? Oh, God. All right, there's definitely 6,000 people. Oh, my God, he's coming to the ring like Prince Nassim Hamed. He literally is being carried on a throne. And he's wearing a crown. Ryan Garcia is being carried to the ring like Prince Nassim Hamed. I'm not mad at this. It's a bit strange, but I'm not mad. Like, what have you done to do this? What have you done to warrant this? He's not even wearing a throne. He's wearing like, you know, like he used to do in the Roman days. So it's not even a throne. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, not a crown, sorry. I think it's fair to say this kid is very, very confident. Rob A, the old mongoose says, oh, I just saw it. I just lost it, Rob. Okay, no, Luke wins on points. 9 rounds to 3, and it scored a draw. Would not shock me. I'm with you, Rob. Wouldn't shock me. Connor Super Chats come in and says, has Garcia underestimated Luke like his fans have? I don't think Canelo and Reynoso will let him do that. And Oscar as well. Like, that's a strong, strong team, you know, with so much experience. I don't think they'll let him. He's not underestimating him. You know, I can't lie to you though. Ryan looks nervous walking to the ring. He's got off the throne, nearly slipped on the staircase. Looks nervous. One of his last 4 fights by knockout, they just put on the screen. Yeah, but who's he fighting? Who's he fighting? People are still laughing about that Miguel Buffer. Like, I don't know who. I don't know. I can't remember who said that, but that was fantastic. Josh Edmonton says the DAZN commentary is terrible during the Chief support, all for Golden Boy fighter. Yeah, that's why I put my headphones in, just to hear what the commentary is like, because I want to hear how bad it is, because they're going to be so pro Ryan Garcia. To be fair, listening to what they're saying about Luke now, they're trying to say, look, most people have it as a 50-50 fight. And I think that's what... I'm not joking. If I was to kind of split everything of what you guys have said in the comments, most people have it 50-50. All of you guys are all over the place. Someone said, who's that saying? Callum Hell says, I've got 500 on Garcia. I thought that was a lot. You guys are mad. Johnny Gaffer says, Addy, how are you not tipsy? You've been drinking for over an hour. You know what it is, Johnny? I normally just have my drink straight. This is with Coke. So it's just like, this is almost like water for me. Luke looks massive. Luke's rehydrated. I don't know. Luke looks like he's rehydrated to about 150, which I know it sounds crazy, like it's a stone, but it does look big. And by the way, it definitely does look like 6,000 are in there now. It does. I can confirm the ring announcer's name is not Miguel Buffer. It's Jeremiah Gallegos. I can confirm. Someone telling me, Ade, show the vid. I cannot show the vid, guys. I cannot do it. Guys, $1.99. Go and get the bloody app. I'm nervous for Luke, you know. Ryan Garcia for the first 2 rounds is going to be bloody on it. He's going to be on it. Luke looks massive. Massive. Maybe too big. Maybe he's rehydrated too much, but Luke looks really big. Yeah, strange. This fight is for the interim WBC title, which makes no sense. Let's just say the winner's going to fight Devin. Leave it as that. Is anyone watching this? I can't believe how big Luke looks. He actually looks like a 147 fighter right now. I think if Luke loses, he's going to 140 immediately. I think he'll go 140. Guys, hit the like button. If anyone's just joined the chat now and they're like, Ade, why are you not showing the fight? Apologies, guys. Apologies. Someone said I have more people watching than the average Mick Hennessy live gate. You know what it is? I think because I've promoted it quite well, I've said for a while that I'm going to do this. Let's pray that there's no national anthems. You know what? I take it back. There's not 6,000 in there. Is there? It doesn't matter anyway. Luke does look a bit nervous for me. Oh, you know, I'm just upset about when I talk about. I wish Eddie Hearn was with him. I just, you feel like you're going into enemy territory, and to have someone like Eddie next to you, who's a big name in boxing, I think just helps a little bit. That's what it is. So that's why I'm a bit upset that Eddie's not there. No flags in the ring, someone just said. So that probably does mean you're right. Probably no national anthems. I hate national anthems before fights. Don't see the point of them. Everyone's now obviously calling this guy Miguel Buffer. It's wrong. It's racist. We don't do that. Ghetto Junior says, smash the like button, smash the like. I've got some real good, nice people that say things like this. Like, thank you. Smash the like button if you can, people. Please. NHD says, Luke's getting old in this fight. All right, guys, we are done. They have done the announcements. Okay. So they're announcing Luke second. Strange. He's an Olympic gold medalist, They are sleeping on Luke Campbell, And he's not just an Olympic gold medalist. I think he's a European gold medalist, won so many ABA titles. Luke is a legit amateur. Legit. Raf Phoenix super chat here says, YouTube champion Ade. This is going to be a war. This is going to be a war, bro. This is going to be a war. Yeah, the fire. Someone just mentioned, who is it? Genuine says the fire versus ice thing is cringing me out. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Haymaker, that like button. All right, referee giving the final instructions. By the way, I've met Luke so many times. Luke is very tall for 135 pounds. Ryan is as tall, if not a bit taller. Ryan Garcia must be about 5'10", which is very, very tall for 135 pounds. He's definitely going to go up through the weight classes. All right, let's go. Let's go, people. Let's go. Both of these fighters gone to the center of the ring. I said this about Garcia already, that I don't think Garcia's feet are fast. I think Garcia has fast hands. I don't think he has fast feet. Luke's reach is huge, by the way, and he kind of pours it out all the time. Ryan Garcia coming out quite aggressive. Luke kind of sitting on the ropes a little bit. Good jab from Luke Campbell. Very good jab. Super chat coming in. Remember that left hook? Luke gets dropped. Luke does get dropped with the left hook. That's coming in from Duran DC84. He does. But he's got such a high guard now, has Luke. Sitting on the ropes. First round's always kind of a feel-out round. So we'll see. Ryan Garcia's hands are extremely fast. What you got to watch out for as well, their feet. Like Ryan keeps stepping on Luke's feet, I've just noticed. Their feet are getting tangled. Which always happens when you got that orthodox and southpaw kind of matchups. Nice straight right hand from Garcia. Luke Campbell stumbled there, felt that power as well, I think. Straight right down the pipe from Ryan Garcia again. Luke took that on the gloves, but Ryan looks loose, looks super confident and loose here. Luke Campbell's gone for the body jab a couple of times, maybe to try and slow Ryan down a bit. But again, Ryan's feet don't move fast, it's his hands. Nice little left, sorry, right from Luke. Caught Ryan. You know what it is? I didn't realize that Ryan was this big. Like in terms of height, I've always thought that Luke was the biggest 135 pounder out there. Maybe Luke and like a Richard Comey. Ryan's massive, like tall. .34 seconds to go in the first round. Round definitely from Ryan Garcia. Look, a little three punch combination there, but all on the gloves. But the judges like that. The judges like that kind of stuff. He looks so arrogant. Like Ryan Garcia is almost making it look like, oh, what is this? All got caught there. Ryan Garcia with a nice little left come in from Luke. Luke still boxes like he's amateur fighting, like he's just trying to pick points rather than actually win. That makes sense. It's like he's trying to score shots. First round, Ryan Garcia for me. What are people saying in the comment section? Good first round. A lot of people are saying, for me, Ryan won that quite comfortable, if I'm honest with you. What are people saying in the comment section? Ryan doesn't respect Luke. He doesn't. Ryan round, Garcia round. Garcia started strong. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. Ryan landed those two good right hands, and Ryan's the one that landed them. But Luke is landing a couple of body jabs as well. But yeah, Luke round. Sorry, Ryan round. Okay, showing a nice little 1-2 that I didn't even see from Luke Campbell there. Interesting. All right, second round. Again, Ryan taking the center of the ring. Nice little body shot with the left from Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell definitely targeting the body. That's something they've definitely looked at. Ryan's hands are so fast. Ryan has landed a nice little 1-2. Again, on the gloves from Luke. Luke's taking these shots well on the gloves, but the judge, they're scoring shots. That's the problem. And then the crowd make noise as well. By the way, Luke is feeding these shots, you know. Like, he's taking them on the gloves, but every time Ryan lands, Luke automatically starts sort of backtracking and going to the ropes. I think he's feeding these shots. Good jab from Luke. Again, targeting the body. They've definitely made a plan to target Ryan's body here. They're hoping to take this late. Go the distance. Good jab from Luke Campbell. Very good jab. Oh! Oh, shit! Huge right hand from Luke! Sorry, left. I think it was a left hook from Luke. Ryan down. Wow! Now let's see what Ryan Garcia has. Luke, jump on him. Jump on him. Jump on him. Come on. Big, big, big left hand. Jump on him, Luke. Come on. Look, what I like about what Luke's doing right now is that he's not jumping on him. Maybe that's a smart thing to do. He's not jumping on him. Huge left. Shit. Luke's taking his time here. Now, there's two things here now. Number one, Ryan Garcia is going to be very tentative to come in. Number two, Luke knows he can seriously hurt him. That he went down hard. Well done to Ryan to not crumble right now. He went down hard. Come on, Luke. Come on. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful he doesn't get tagged coming in now, Luke. But again, that's the experience Luke has. I don't think Luke's going to jump on him. I can't wait to hear what Shane's going to say in the corner. Ryan nearly tagged Luke coming in there as well. Ryan tagged Luke right at the end of this. Whoa, big round, 10-8 round. Massive, massive left hook there. I need to see that one again. They need to show that again. Jesus Christ. What are the comment section saying now? He looks okay, does Ryan Garcia in the corner. I think he's more embarrassed. People are saying glass chin for Garcia. No, no, no. Not a glass chin. It was a huge punch. Let me see the punch again. That's okay. Beautiful one. So basically, Luke's been setting up these shots by going to the jab to the body. And I mentioned that jab to the body. Ryan thought he was going to go to the body again. Took his hands down. Bang. Left hook over the top. Sorry, left hand over the top. Oh. I don't know how Ryan got up from that. Big round. Big round. Oscar De La Hoya is having a heart attack ringside, no doubt. CRB super chats coming saying, I told you, Luke. Man, I can't even breathe right now. I don't know how people do these watch-alongs. They're mad. Jesus Christ, man. What a punch. Here we go, people. But Ryan, to be fair to Ryan Garcia, on the front foot again. Luke Campbell's just waiting. The thing now for Luke Campbell is that he's got the knockdown. He can almost revert back to Luke Campbell, the boxer. The problem with Ryan Garcia, yeah, when Ryan throws these flashy little combinations, A, it looks like he's closing his eyes, which is crazy, but he leaves his chin in the air. Luke nearly threw exactly the same shot. Ryan, a bit smarter, kind of pulled his head back. Ryan's got his gloves up high now. He knows. Luke Campbell on the back foot, way too much for me. Doesn't need to be this much on the back foot, I don't think. But look, this is the game plan they've set out. Nice little left from Luke as well. A super chat coming there from Hussein Ali saying his heart's racing. Dude, not as much as mine. Not as much as mine. So remember, I gave the first round to Ryan Garcia 10-9. Obviously 10-8 the second round. You know what? Credit to Ryan. Ryan's regrouped well. He's regrouped very, very well. And he's starting to tee off on Luke, you know. You know, apart from the knockdown, Ryan Garcia's had the better of this fight. I know you can't say apart from the knockdown, but apart from it, he's had the better of this fight. 100%. They're talking about Ryan Garcia being flat-footed. And I mentioned this. Ryan Garcia is very flat-footed. Doesn't move his feet. Again, fast hands, but no foot movement. Ryan Garcia definitely winning the third round, by the way. Luke needs to do more. Luke needs to do a lot more. It's like Luke can't handle the speed of Ryan's hands at all. Good round for Ryan. Good round. You know what? He should have fucking jumped on him. Should have jumped on him after that knockdown. Damn. I don't know, man. Johnny Gaffer says Luke needs another knockdown to stop the judges from doing their thing. Mate, he might need more than one, honestly. Some people are asking for the link. Guys, it's on the zone 199. It's easy. Any links to the fight, people say. No links, guys. Lucas schooling him, says W. Thornton. I don't think Luke is schooling him. I think Ryan won round 1 and round 2. Don't know. Interstate Care saying should have, could have. Yeah, you're right. Garcia exposed, says King Sonny Liston. He's not exposed, just got hit with a big shot. Got hit with a big shot. It was a big shot. I think he's done well. I think he's shown me that he's got a lot more than I thought to get up and do what he's doing now. Like round number 4. I want to see Luke be a bit more aggressive than this. Again, maybe the plan is to take Ryan Garcia into deep water around 8 or 9 or something. Luke has gone the full distance quite a few times. Maybe that's the plan here, but it needs to be a bit more aggressive. It's almost like Ryan Garcia's got put down that hard and he still wasn't scared of Luke Campbell's power. I don't know if that's the arrogance. I don't know if that's because he's fighting in front of Heath's crowd. I'm not quite sure what that is. That wasn't a low punch. Referee getting involved there. I thought Luke threw low. I don't think he threw it low. Great body shot from Luke Campbell. Great body shot. Ryan Garcia looks like he's definitely slowed down in this round for me. And again, that could be the body shots. It's almost like chopping down that tree. That's what it looks like. Big right hand from Ryan Garcia. Definitely, Luke stumbled a little bit. Garcia's hands are bloody fast, by the way. Luke round just, I think. But again, Luke needs to do more. Ryan doesn't move his feet at all. It's like he's so flat-footed. He's not bouncing on his feet. Luke's bouncing around. My reaction to that knockdown in round 2, I've got to watch that back. Ryan's throwing flashy combinations, but again, Luke's catching all these things on the gloves. But judges like this kind of stuff. That knockdown is going to be wiped out very soon because Ryan Garcia is winning these rounds. Good work from Luke. Remember what Mayweather did against Marquez many years ago, where he kind of pivoted under his jab? That's what Luke just did to Ryan. By the way, I'm so impressed as to how Ryan has regrouped from that knockdown, by the way. I mean, big knockdown. His hands went behind his back. That was a huge knockdown. Garcia round for me. Again, unfortunately. Base the Kid says Luke round. Luke picking up the pace. Luke round. A lot of you saying Luke round, yeah? I thought it was a Garcia round. Okay, most of you saying Luke round. Luke round, Luke round. Are we just... I think we're all British here, aren't we? That's what it is. They're all on the glove, says Lewis Price. I think so, but again, the judges are going to want that kind of stuff, are they? Luke winning this round. Garcia round, tough one. Articulate Design, what's he saying? Man, Luke has to be circling way more, forcing Garcia to keep his feet moving. Exactly, Garcia can't move his feet. That was good work from Luke Campbell. Again, they're showing that pivot where he went underneath the punch. Really good stuff. Campbell body shots are the key, says I am Dejois. Agreed with that, my brother. I think so as well. And I think they will start to take its toll 7-8 as we go into round 5. My heart has calmed down a bit. I really thought Luke was going to get him out of there in round 2. Garcia got caught coming in. Garcia, I'm not joking, swings for the fences and just leaves his chin open. Honestly. Loma would destroy Garcia, destroy him with how he just opens himself up. But again, credit to Garcia, the way he's regrouped from that second round knockdown, credit. I want to see Luke just pick up the pace just a little bit, just an extra 5% would be nice. Nice little body shot from Ryan Garcia there. The other couple of shots he took, Luke Campbell took on the gloves. Garcia does telegraph his shots though. Like, an experienced fighter will eventually time him because you can kind of see what's coming with it. It's nice, it's flashy, but I can kind of see what's happening next. Couple of low shots from Garcia, the referee's telling him to stop. That's one even between them two now. Nice work from Luke. That's it. More aggressive. But to be fair, Ryan took him on the gloves. But again, much more aggressive. 1 minute 25 of the round to go. I don't like the way Ryan makes Luke kind of fight on the back foot all the time. Oh, nice shot from Luke again. Up the middle. He kind of disguised it. It looked like he was going to go to the body, then kind of corkscrewed it up. So it was almost like a little uppercut in the end. Garcia is definitely moving slower. Landed a nice left though, did Ryan. Oh, Luke landed that left again. Garcia kind of was on the back foot, so kind of just moved away from it. Luke Campbell is such a good boxer. Like I said in my lead up to this video, that Luke Campbell I know is world level. I didn't say he's elite, but he's world level, and I can see why. Ryan Garcia, fast hands here. Nothing's landing though. I mean, it looks flashy, it's nice, but nothing's landing clean. Oh God! Big shot from Ryan Garcia. Big shot from Ryan Garcia. Luke Campbell definitely hurt at the end of that round. Big shot from Ryan Garcia. Luke Campbell hurt so bad he actually turned round and fell onto the ropes. If the ropes weren't there, he's gone down. He's gone down. And not only that, but Ryan Garcia almost celebrated, and he's going to come out this round like a fucking steam train because of that. Ryan Garcia won that round because of that. He's hurt. Luke Campbell is hurt in the corner. Shit. What you guys saying in the comment section? Literally saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. The crowd's gone crazy. Round 6, Ryan Garcia is coming out for the kill. Coming out for the kill. Ryan Garcia is letting his hands go big time here. No, he can get countered if Luke's smart. But I can see him stopping Luke here, you know. Ryan Garcia is letting his hands go. Now the thing is, if he doesn't get Luke out of here, he's going to gas himself. But he's letting his hands go big time. Shit. Come on, Luke. Come on, Luke. Luke looks hurt as well. Ryan Garcia has literally had to... He came out like a steam train. He's now realised that Luke ain't going away that quickly, and he's really just gone back to his boxing. But honestly, I'm not joking. For me, apart from round, what was it, 2 with the knockdown, I think Ryan Garcia's won every round, you know. I mean, the rounds have been close, but I think Ryan's been winning the rounds. Ryan doesn't jump on the body enough for me. Headhunts a lot. This is a good recovery round from Luke Campbell. Still looks hurt though for me. Still looks a bit wobbly on his feet, but this is a good round for him. Couple of big lefts from Luke Campbell. Doesn't seem that there's much pop on him anymore though. I have to admit, this is a good performance from Ryan Garcia. Like, I still think he's away from Tio and Vasil and maybe even Javante. I know Javante's 130, maybe even Javante, but this is a good fight from Ryan. Again, especially after that knockdown. Campbell just looks hurt. Another couple of big shots from Ryan Garcia. Again, all of them on the glove. Luke Campbell on the rope, shipping a couple of punches here. Luke Campbell's fighting back. Oh, Luke Campbell landed a very, very nice little sharp right just to kind of get Ryan's attention. 20 seconds left of this round. Luke just needs to survive this round, get back to the corner, and get his second wind again. Shit. It's giving me a heart attack, this bloody fight. Luke done well. Luke done very well to survive that round. Callum Hale saying Garcia showing why he's elite. I don't know about being elite. The crowd going crazy seeing Canelo on the big screen. Jorge saying a 5-1 Garcia. Base the kid 4-2 Garcia, yeah? Articulate Design said, what's crazy is Campbell had his lead foot on the outside of Garcia, the entire fight. It's usually a telltale sign for a southpaw outmaneuvering their opponent, but still not enough. Very true. Very bloody true. You know what the funny thing is about this? In the corner that Reynoso can't speak English very well. Ryan Garcia can't understand Mexican very well. So Ryan Garcia's dad's in the corner translating. Hey, to be fair though, good fight, right? Good fight. Luke needs to land something clean here. Even if it's not a knockdown, just to get Campbell's attention and respect again. I think Campbell seems a bit comfortable right now for me. Sorry, Spanish, not Mexican. Everyone's telling me apologies. Apologies, people. I expected Ryan to be a bit tired from this round, but a young kid. If anything, Luke's the one that's looking a bit tired. They couldn't have, like, this Luke backtracking onto the ropes all the time is fucking annoying. Campbell needs to be way more aggressive than this. Gareth A. Davis scorecard. He's got Ryan Garcia a point ahead. 57-56. Some people, you guys are calling it a draw. No, not at all. It's definitely not a draw. Ryan's definitely up in this fight. I don't know by how many rounds, but he's definitely up. Body shot down. Luke Campbell's down, but body shot. He's down. He ain't getting up. He ain't getting up. 1 minute 10. Body shot from Ryan Garcia. Luke Campbell ain't get up. He ain't getting up. He's done. He can't get up. He actually can't get up. Fight's over. Ryan Garcia's won it. Body shot. Wow. Wow. They're going crazy. They're going crazy in the ring. They're going crazy. Oscar De La Hoya jumped in the ring. Ryan Garcia looks like he's going to cry. And look, credit to Ryan Garcia. I mean, mate, he got put down in the second. Got put down bad. I mean, that you don't get up from body shots. You don't get up. Jam. That is a big, big win, people. It's a huge win. Can't lie to you, I'm so disappointed. But it's a big win. I mean, you know what it is? He shows that he's got a lot, you know. This kid's got a lot. For him to get put down the way he got put down, Duran DC 84 super chat says that left hook told you, and it was that left hook. Connor super chat says I hate boxing sometimes. Oh man. Oh, I'm so disappointed. What can you do? I'm actually, apart from the knockdown, I'm actually pretty disappointed in Luke's performance. Pretty disappointed, man. I hate saying that. Super chat here from Ralph Phoenix says, those body shot challenges paid off. Let's keep it. Maybe so, boy. What's next for Campbell? Don't know. I don't know what's next for Campbell. But look, credit to Garcia. The only round I gave to Luke Campbell was the knockdown round. That's it. I thought the way he regrouped from that knockdown was superb. For me, if you're Luke Campbell, you're going to look back and you're going to be so upset that you didn't jump on him. So upset that you didn't jump on him. Should have jumped on him. Should have jumped on him. Fighting on the back foot, the whole fight, didn't understand. I didn't understand the tactics. Jorge says UK fighters are garbage with the exception of Tyson Fury. Problem is, a lot of our UK fighters are going over to America and losing. Even AJ, right? Ruiz, a lot of them are going over there. It's a shame. Bang. You know what? Can I tell you, that shot that he landed that left hook with was exactly what Canelo does when Canelo disguises it so much. Canelo throws exactly the same shot and Canelo disguises it so you don't know whether it's going to go head or body. And he done that. Man. Someone's saying Josh Taylor. Yeah, but we haven't seen Josh Taylor fight in America yet. To be fair, I don't think... look, I'm not saying Luke quit. He didn't quit at all. But, I don't know, man. Disappointed. So disappointed. I'm upset. Disappointing. Super chat here from Poke Index says, not going to lie, no respect, not even trying to get up. Mate, those body shots. Guys, I've been tagged with a couple of body shots in my time. Nah. Kills you. Have you seen enough from Ryan in that performance that you want to see him versus Devon next? A lot of people are saying Garcia carried on like an idiot after the win. You're going to carry on like an idiot. What else are you going to do? What are you going to do? A lot to learn, says W. Thornton. Guys, don't be like that. He overcome a knockdown, hurt Luke Campbell a few times and got a stoppage with a beautiful left hook. I look at the positives. There's a lot to learn, but this was a big step up for Ryan Garcia when you compare it to what he's been fighting. So it's a big win. Luke Campbell's no scrub. Carl Oz said Eddie made the right choice staying at home. I can hear the DAZN commentary now saying that Ryan Garcia is the shot caller in the 135-pound division. Shut the fuck up. He's not the shot caller. Teofimo Lopez is that. Teofimo would beat him. I have no doubt about that in my mind. But happy for Ryan Garcia. And again, it's what I said about the camp. Imagine, look what he's talking to Canelo right now. Look what you've got. You've got Canelo in your camp. You're training side by side with the pound for pound number one. I mean, you know he's probably eating that Clemboot roll as well, right? Teofimo destroys Garcia. So many positives, especially with such a big step up. But some major flaws were on display. Footwork and head movement. Those will come. He's so young. Those will come. Trust me. They'll watch that fight back, they'll look at the knockdown, and they'll improve. Guys, he got cracked with a punch that would put some people to sleep and got up and won every round after. I'm going to switch off to the zone thing in a minute and just stay with you guys for about another half an hour and go through the fight. I just want to hear who he calls out. Garcia does not beat Haney. Who's Haney beaten? He's beaten a better fighter than anyone that Haney's beaten. Haney looked trash against Gamboa. I think we forget that. Haney didn't look good. So I think it's too easy to say Gamboa beats him. That Haney beats him. Jamie Williams says, poor tactics in the end from Campbell and his team. Not many could take that body shot. Agreed. Agreed with everything you said there, my man. It was poor tactics and not many have taken that body shots. Tom Roberts says, don't he be hyperbolic at a. He didn't win every round. There was only one. Okay, I said he clearly didn't win the knockdown round. The other round, which I thought Luke won, I thought was 50-50. So to me, he won every round. He won every single round apart from the knockdown round. I'm looking at the knockdown now. How he got up from that, and then he just started to go through the gears a bit. Started to land some good shots. Luke done well, but Luke just, I don't know, man. I wanted to see a bit more from Luke. I want to see a bit more. Super chat here from Quinn Fault. He says, apart from Campbell's decent knockdown, he looked too aware of Garcia's power. Great body shot. I thought so as well. Every time Garcia landed, even when it was on the gloves, Luke was already backpedaling. It's like he felt the power. It'll be interesting to hear what he says about Garcia's power. If the power's legit as well, power, speed, yes, it needs a bit of better boxing IQ, but that will come with experience. Jeez. Boom says, the 5th WBC champion at 135 pounds. Luke seemed a bit afraid, says Pookie Pigeon. Agreed. Did. I think he was afraid. I think he felt the power early and didn't want to know. Shay Tumble says, Campbell's career is over now. Possibly. When he gets stopped like that, possibly. Possibly. Why is Ryan wearing a crappy crown? He's not the king of nothing. Boy, king of his bloody bank balance, I'll tell you that now. This is getting embarrassing, though, with our British fighters going over there. Like, I know we're not sending our elite of elites, but it's getting a bit embarrassing. Base the Kid said Luke is the ultimate sideman. Fortunately so. He might retire, Luke. I can't see anything for him now, to be honest with you. Hugh Z, Super Chat, 199. Super Chat, no question, or Hughes, get your question in. Let's hear what Ryan's saying. Showed heart in the fight. Rafael says, how did Ryan Garcia win? Body shot. Big body shot. I think it was the 7th. Was it the 7th or the 8th? Big body shot. Let's not listen to the rest. Fight's done. All right, let's get some questions in, people. Let's see. Let's spend another 10 or 15 minutes. So disappointed. I can't lie to you. Hurt that I did. But I celebrated like a madman when Luke put him down. A couple of people saying Haney or Garcia. Don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, Haney didn't look good against Gamboa. It's true. Didn't look good against Gamboa. So we'll see. Shit, the questions are coming in. So many questions. This is it. Rob A saying, why didn't he step on it in a second? So cautious. You just put a guy down that hard, a guy that's never been down. Step on it, man. Just didn't want to step on the fight. Don't understand. Dragon of the West says, should Luke Campbell retire? I don't know. Luke Campbell could, it depends what his level is. Luke Campbell could easily come back to European level and win some fights, So I don't know. There are some fights at 135 that Luke Campbell could still have to kind of get him back in the mix. Like the likes of a Richard Comey or someone like that. So I don't know. But he'll look back at the performance and it was a bad performance. Hussein Ali says, Garcia is a Khan 2.0, mark my words. Don't think he is. Well, even if he is, that's a good career. Amir Khan had a good career. Amir Khan, I think, at one stage was the best 140-pounder in the world. So if Ryan can be the best anything in the world, then it's not a bad career. Jake Jansen says, why the hell do they have a belt? It's just insane now. These guys aren't even top 4, and Ryan has never beaten anyone above top 15. Hasn't until now. Luke Campbell was definitely in that, wasn't he? I actually think Luke Campbell was higher ranked than Ryan at the time. Nathan Francis says, Ade, thanks for tonight. Definitely do more of these. You know what? I would try, but I'm not very good at commentating because I get too engrossed in it. But it was fun. It was fun. Pretty Boy Fizzy, good point here, says, Luke at this stage is a gatekeeper. Agreed. That's all Luke is, a gatekeeper. Okay, I'm not listening to it. Someone saying he's calling out Javonte Davis. Javonte is definitely going to be tweeting now. Let me see if Javonte's actually tweeted something quickly. Because Javonte is quick to tweet. No doubt all of them would have been tweeting as soon as he got put down. Is Javonte Davis tweeting anything? No, he's talking about his stand. He says, why did he do that to his trainer? They effing fascio. You know, he's just being, Ryan, Javonte Davis is being. He's saying that Ryan will run right into shots. Maybe. I think Javonte would put him to sleep, but I don't know. Oh, man. Americans must think like about us British boxers, our fighters. They must think like that's why we keep getting so much stick from them. Apart from Tyson Fury, we're not representing, are we? Someone said it here. Isra says, UK fighters are getting whooped overseas. I mean, we sent unbeaten Callum Smith, barely won a round. We sent AJ, unbeaten AJ, to America and got put down, I don't know how many times by Ruiz. Got his revenge, but in America, doesn't look good, does it? Kell Brook, Amir Khan. Americans are just doing numbers on us, boy. I mean, Billy Joe is probably going to be the next big one. I think that fight with Canelo is going to happen in May. Let's see what he can do. Marvin Hagler says, we're getting patterned. We're getting patterned out there, man. Like, jeez. Man. It's getting a bit embarrassing. Too many questions. All right. Pookie Penguin says, Billy Joe Saunders will get slaughtered by Canelo. I believe so as well. I told you. I actually believe he would. I can't see how he beats Canelo at all. Mr. A says, the Gypsy King's a different breed. Thank God we've got him. Because bloody hell, it's a bit mad right now. It's a bit mad. All right, guys, last 10 minutes or so. It's getting late, 12:15. I'm disappointed. Got to go to bed. Giant Sandals says, why wouldn't Tank fight Ryan? That could be a bigger money fight than Tio, and it'd have a way better chance of winning. I disagree. Ryan, so Tio versus Javonte will be on pay-per-view. I think that'll be a huge fight. Ryan, don't know yet. Don't know. We don't know what kind of numbers they've done with the zone because of the way in which they do their sign-ups and it's not pay-per-view. So I'm not quite sure. I think Javonte versus Tio is big. I'm not quite sure how big Tio's stardom is, though, if I'm honest with you. Reese W says, all of the heavyweight belts are in Britain. Say no more. Very true, Reese. Very, very true. Fruit Boy says, Joe Cordina. Interesting. Good shout. Let's see what he can do. Michael Rooney. Oh, I've missed it. Where is it? I just saw it. It looked like, Campbell and Callum Smith would have been pretty high on the UK pound for pound list. Not a great reflection on the state of UK boxing in the last few weeks. Where would they have been? Callum Smith would have been high. Callum Smith would have been about 4 or 5. I don't think Luke Campbell would have been our top 10. No, in fact, definitely not. Remember, we got fighters like Josh Warrington, unbeaten. So he wouldn't have been in our top 10, but Callum Smith would have been. And Callum Smith, like you say, didn't win a round for me. CRB says, Dead Zone fighters should stop calling out non-DAZN guys. That's not going to happen, is it? There's no way. Like, he can call out Javonte Davis as much as he wants, like, unless he goes over to PBC or Showtime. That fight ain't happening anytime soon. David Okereke says, very disappointed with Luke. When he dropped Ryan, I felt like he didn't do enough to at least try and stop Ryan. It's like he was content with the knockdown. Agreed. And it's almost, again, and I said this, I don't know if you guys were listening to me, I was saying this, like, he still fights like an amateur, like he's point scoring. Like, normally you knock someone down like that, and it was a big knockdown, you go for the kill. It's almost like he didn't want to go for the kill. And I was like, what are you doing? Where, as you saw when Ryan hurt Luke, end of round 5, I think it was. Come out of round 6, he jumped on him for a good minute and a half. Jumped on him. Yes, it didn't work. Didn't get the fight stopped at the time, but it's like, I've hurt you, I'm going to jump on you. Luke hurt him. Ryan was clearly hurt, done nothing. Very, very disappointing. Like, he'll look at that and think, damn. Alan Taylor says, roll on Josh Taylor versus Ramirez. Get back some of our pride again. We need that one. We need that one big time. And Josh Taylor won't let us down. He won't let us down at all. What got here? Hughesy says, Ade, what's your top 10 lightweights now? I can't give you my top 10. I'll give you top 5 though. Obviously, we've got Tio has to be number 1 without a doubt. I still think Loma's number 2. Like Loma's still for me way better than Devon and Ryan. Gervonta's, we haven't seen enough at 135. Obviously, last fight was at 130. I'll tell you, I think if Miguel Bichelt comes up, he's going to be a problem. I'll tell you that now. If he comes up, he's fighting Oscar Valdez 130. I think he'll go up to 135. He'll be a problem. Don't rule out Richard Comey. I wouldn't mind. I don't know what Comey's contract is with Top Rank. I wouldn't mind that as Ryan Garcia's next fight, Richard Comey. Obviously, they're going to call out all these other big names, but in an interim type fight, I know Richard Comey's coming off the loss to Tio, but he's still somewhat of a name. I don't think that's a bad fight in the interim. And then we'll see what else he can do. Anthony Vander, apologies. It's getting late. No question here, but a super chat. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Rink says, is McGuigan good enough? Yeah, he's good enough. He's a good trainer. Sometimes you're going to work with what you got. You can only work with what you've got. Someone says that I'm missing super chats. Apologies. Hopefully I'm not. I feel bad if I am. No, I'm not. I think I've answered them. I think I have. All right, 5 more minutes. I always say that, don't I? And then I keep going, but 5 more minutes. Oh, shit. I just missed a good question. Eddie Hearn just posted a tweet that Ryan Garcia is mandatory for Devin Haney. Easy fight to make, both on DAZN. Easy fight to make. And it's a big fight for DAZN as well, that one. Do you put 2 of your big prospects in together? I mean, yes, we would want to do it, but do you do that? Bit of a silly one to do from a promotional standpoint. You don't want to kill off a prospect, but good fight. And they're friends, though. That's the problem. That's the problem with them. They're friends. Paul Horry says, back and shoulder spots. Who, Paul? Who are you talking about? Ryan, I didn't see that. Didn't see that. We'll see. Malamute says, Ryan has been exposed as a hype job. No. If anything, I'm actually more impressed that he got knocked down and got up and recouped. And it's not like he took a couple of rounds off. He got knocked down and got up and went straight back to work. Very impressed with Ryan Garcia's performance, honestly. 2 seconds. De La Hoya is dialing up 4 more tomato cans. Well, that's what you do. Unfortunately, you have a win against a big person, then you have a tomato can, and then you say in the next fight we're going to do this. De La Hoya knows what he's doing with him, unfortunately. It was weird, though, to see De La Hoya. It's so weird to see De La Hoya in the ring with Canelo. Like, everything is cool and they're all friends. Strange. People saying I should do more of these. I will try. I didn't think I was that good on this, to be honest with you. But I will try. But thank you very much, people. Someone says they're going to watch my reaction to Luke's knockdown like 20 times. I've got to watch it. Because I went crazy. I went crazy. Man, that was crazy. What's the next big fight on DAZN? What is the next big fight on DAZN? Oh, Kovalev's fighting next week, isn't he? I don't think that's not really a big fight though, is it? But Kovalev's fighting. Leo Williams, Super Chat says, big fan of your channel. I'm glad that Campbell had something to show in the fight by dropping Garcia. Same here. It wasn't enough though, was it? I'm more upset about what he did after dropping him, to be honest with you. Yeah. Brimshaw Cup says, Josh Taylor training with that bum Davison could be an issue. I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he is... Sorry, I just saw my phone ring. I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he's an elite trainer. I don't think he's a bum. I think he's a good trainer. But there are levels to it. You're right, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's hope that fight happens, right? Because that should be the fight to make. That shouldn't even be difficult. Both of them with top rank shouldn't be difficult at all. David Okereke says, I think we can be sure Luke will never win a world title unless these top guys move up. Even if these top guys move up, I don't think Luke will win a title. That's free now. It reminds me a bit of, I think Kevin Mitchell had 2 or 3 himself. Ain't going to win it. Yeah, I think Kevin Mitchell had 3 at lightweight. Who did he fight again? He fought Ricky Burns. He fought Jorge Linares. And he fought Michael Katsidis, I believe. Yeah, I think Luke could be exactly the same like that. Right. This is funny. Delium says, need to send our fighters out to America/Mexico and eat some of that tainted Mexican meat out there. Mate, I'm not even joking. You could be right. You could be right. Like, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. All right, should we go sleep? Should we go sleep, people? Should we do another 5 or go sleep? Ryan not calling out fellow dead zoners says it all. Says CRB. You know, he did say though, I saw in the lead up to this, Ryan says he doesn't want to fight Devin Haney. Like, doesn't want to do it at all because they're friends. And that, look, I understand that. And if there was no one else out there, then fair dues. But because there are fighters out there, you can understand why he's like, why should I call out my friend when I can fight, or, well, I say can fight, when there is a chance I could fight Javante or someone else. Connor says, Luke is so scared of pulling the trigger. No killer instinct, time to retire. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's a shame, you know, with Luke. Because I think the Luke that fought Jorge Linares was so much better. Like, boxing just crazy. Like, you've got to strike while the iron's hot. Luke that fought Jorge Linares would have beat Ryan Garcia. Today, he just looked a bit tentative for me. Like, every single time Ryan went on the offensive, Luke was like, okay, let's go back to the ropes. I'm like, why are you doing that for, dude? Why are you doing that? I gave him $1. Says a great win, but Garcia a little slow on the feet and very little head movement. 100%. 100%. That's why, for me, someone like Teofimo eats him alive. And that's why Vasil Lomachenko eats him alive. Vasil's got all... I know people laugh at Vasil because he lost to Teofimo, but that was a close fight, by the way. Vasil will just... It'll just pick him apart. Pick him apart. But in saying that, again, we've got to give credit to him because he beat a guy that I thought was going to be a problem for him. He beat a guy and he beat him, in the end, aside from the knockdown, quite comfortably. Quite comfortably. All right, do we have any more questions or should I pack up? This is quite an interesting one. From Roro, it says, Luke turned pro at 27. So he's peaked too early in the pro. So hit his peak too early in the pro games. Good shout, innit? Those guys that stay in the amateurs and stay in the amateurs and stay in the amateurs. And not only that, but you then become so used to the amateur way of boxing, it takes you a while to kind of change and adapt. Maybe that's it. Pretty Boy Flizzy says, I'm not convinced with Garcia still. Loma and Devon will have an easy night with Garcia. Loma, yes. Devon, I don't know about. Not quite sure about Devon. Michael Ogbuabia. Wait, is that a Nigerian name? Ogbuabia says, who do you think Joshua should fight next? Michael, apologies if I got your name said incorrectly there. AJ, I would like to see obviously Fury, but if not Fury, then it's got to be Loma. I'm sorry, Usyk, hasn't it? It's got to be. Anthony McKen says, I think Tank will eat him alive. Possibly. G-Man Boxing in the building says, big up, bro. Luke is a gatekeeper now after I think Tio would KO Ryan. I think Tio would. I think, honestly, Tank would. Oh, you think Tio? Oh, Tio. Yeah, Teofimo would KO him as well. Teofimo, too sharp. Like, Teofimo surprised me so much against Loma. And look, this is the thing. For Luke, you can either stay around, make a bit more money, risk your brain cells, because he is a very good gatekeeper now for anyone coming up. Any young prospect coming up, 15-0, 16-0, Luke will make his money. But I don't think he wants to go out of that, especially not when you consider he was a world, I think, silver medalist as an amateur, Olympic gold medalist, European gold medalist. You don't want to go out like that and just become a gatekeeper. David Okereke says, what do you think British boxing has to do to catch up to America? Why are we so far behind? It's embarrassing. That's such a good question. What can we do? It's not that we're that far behind, you know. I mean, they've got a few very good boxers. I mean, I think that's what it is. And the pool is so much bigger as well. We're a small we're that big, you know. They're that big. Like, we're a small, tiny island. I think 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5, 3 or 4 years ago, I think we had some fantastic boxers. But we've gone through this cycle now. Some of our best boxers have retired recently. And we're just behind. We're just behind. But we have got some good kids coming up. Don't know, man. Don't know. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing. But we've still got the best. The boxing is built on heavyweights, and we've still got all the belts, as someone rightly said, all the heavyweight belts in the division. And you know, the thing is, when we say America as well, we've got to understand that a lot of the top Eastern Europeans are in America, so you don't count them. Like, do you count the Mexicans that are based in America as well? Do you know what I mean? Like, when we think of Canelo, is he Mexican or is he American? For me, I think of him as a Mexican that is based in America. So when you're talking about just Americans, they're not that far in front. They're not that far. All right. Literally, I'm not joking, I'm going to bed in like 2 minutes. Yeah, someone just said it here as well. A lot of the top boxers in America are Mexican or Mexican heritage. Reese W said, lad, this stream has been excellent. More to come. Thank you, guys. Honestly, I didn't think it was that. Shit! 789 likes. 56 dislikes, though. Didn't even know it was that much. Bloody hell. Reese Morris says, but do Americans do well in the UK? They do. When you think of Terence Crawford coming over here and bashing up Ricky Burns, you think of Errol Spence coming over here and beating Kell Brook. They come over and do quite well, you know. Still got, you know, I'm shocked by the fact that we've still got nearly 900 people watching this. It nearly got to 2,000, which is madness. David, you got a lot of money, boy. Jeez. David Okereke says, any British kid starting out boxing should look to move out to the US. Better training facilities. I've been to gyms in America and I've been to gyms here. I don't know if they've got better training facilities. There was a time here. See, this is the thing. There was a time here when boxing was definitely the #2 sport in the country. Like, I think it had just started to peak over rugby. Rugby, tennis, athletics, etc. Obviously, football's #1 by far. In America, boxing has really dropped off in terms of its popularity. So boxing has a chance, I think, over here to become so much bigger, where it becomes like, almost becomes bigger here than boxing in America. But it's kind of dropped off a little bit. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I'm not quite sure. Does that make any sense? Bit tired. The US have better trainers. That's probably true. That's probably true. It has trainers that just old school legends as well, doesn't it? That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's a good one. Yusuf Patel says, let's not forget that Regis Prograde lost here. That's true. Roro says, Eubank Jr. went to the US, didn't work out for him. Yeah. And again, it's the pool. And I think someone said this as well. Let's not forget, the US population, someone written it here, is 300 million. Plus the Mexican population, 120. That's the pool they've got. Where you compare it to the population of sort of the UK, and what is that, 50 million, 45, I don't know what it is, it's tiny. So there is a pool over there. But in saying that, as much as they have a bigger pool, again, boxing is so far down in the pecking order of top sports in America. So I don't know, man. If you're just tuning into this live stream, apologies, Ryan Garcia won by, I think it was round 7 knockout. Good left hook to the body. Disguised it so well. Looked like he was going to go up top, then bang. Went to the body. Think he does that shot a lot, Canelo. So obviously him being in that camp, he's just mimicked that. Ryan Garcia did get put down hard in round number 2. You know when you get put down so hard that your hand goes behind your back? That's how hard he got put down. I had a heart attack on this chair. I was saying Luke Campbell should have jumped on him, didn't jump on him. Luke Campbell was hurt in round number 5 as well. Overall, I was actually quite disappointed with Luke's performance. Not being too hard here. I think he had a chance to jump on him and he didn't do it. Someone saying here, best lightweight is Tank. You can't really say he's the best lightweight when he has rarely fought at lightweight. Although he has a fantastic win over Pedraza, but I think that was at 130. That's a win that people sleep on. Reese Morris says, will Wilder come to the UK to fight Fury or AJ? Wilder would 100% come to the UK, but there's more money in the US. That's the problem. He would come. He came over here before. I think people forget he came over here. Obviously, it wasn't AJ or Fury, but he came over here and fought Audie Harrison on the undercard. I think it was David Price versus Tony Thompson. Smashed Audie Harrison like that. I don't know if you guys remember that one. So he's not afraid to travel to the UK, but it's just that there's more money in America for the fight, which is a shame. Super chat here from Henry Pamfom. Says, hey Ade, do you feel Garcia can improve to the point to be all comers? I feel he has good speed, but too many deficiencies. Has a lot of deficiencies, but he has all those deficiencies, and he just done that to Luke Campbell. This is the thing. So I look at it that way. I know people will look at it differently, but I don't want to take the credit away from Ryan's performance, because I said Luke Campbell was that good going into the fight, and he just destroyed Luke. They destroyed him, to be honest with you. I know Luke got the knockdown, but destroyed him. So if he's doing that to Luke with all the deficiencies, what's he going to be like when he can add things to his arsenal? How old is Ryan Garcia? Please, I haven't got time to check my phone, guys. How old is Ryan Garcia? Let me know, please. And let's not forget again, he's in the same camp as Andy Ruiz and Canelo. Imagine being in a camp with Canelo. You're not in a camp with a guy that doesn't live the life. You're not in a camp with a guy that, is a bum or, flashy. You're in a camp with a real one. I think I could get in a camp with Canelo and become European champion. That's the kind of motivation Canelo will give you. 22. Oh, he's only 22. Imagine what he's going to be like at 24. Just fixing those deficiencies. Like, everyone can see what his deficiencies are. He doesn't move his head and his feet are a bit slow. If he can improve on those, he's 22 years old. What's that now? 21 fights, 16 knockouts? Broner was amazing at 23. Broner was, but Broner stopped living the life at 25. I don't think this kid's doing that. Again, it's because of that camp. I just don't think he's doing it. I think he's got good people around him. Reese W says, top lad, top channel. Thank you very much, people. This is what I was talking about. Mark Bardsley says, back in 2016, we, the UK, had 13 world champions. Now, some of those world champions, Mark, I didn't think were legit. Like, they weren't the best in their division. For example, Liam Smith was a world champion, 154 pounds. We had Terry Flanagan was a world champion at 135. So some I didn't think were the top of their food chain. Anthony Crolla, Scott Quigg, but we had some world champions, legit guys. We don't have that anymore. They've all gone. They've all gone. So that's when boxing in this country was the second biggest sport. Right now, this isn't the best, unfortunately. Fury can't fight Wilder in the States. Wilder fans are crazy or something like that. They are. Have you been seeing? There's a video going around of who is it again? It's Sugar Hill Stewart, and he's been interviewed by two of these Wilder fans, and they're literally going at him about Fury cheating, like the gloves, and it's just what Sugar Hill Stewart is doing on that channel. I do not know. I do not know. All right, someone just asked a very good question. I can't pronounce it. Oh, actually, Mr. All Hell Break Loose says, Ade, so are we saying that was a high-level Campbell or a nearly washed Campbell? See, now in hindsight, granted, it looks like a washed Campbell, but going into the fight, no one was saying Campbell was washed, right? Everyone was saying this is a good fight, right? Campbell came off a points loss to Loma. Good Campbell. So I don't want to be that person that says it's a washed Campbell. What I will say is that that was a Campbell who had been 17 to 18 months out of the ring, and he's fighting like that for me. Hughesy1 says, how well do you think Josh Taylor would do at 147? Very well. Very well. A lot of the guys at 147 aren't, apart from, obviously, Errol Spence, aren't massive. So I think he'll do well. He's a good boxer, confident. I'm gonna say he's inexperienced, and I don't mean inexperienced by fights, because he's obviously been in good fights, but in terms of number of fights, I mean, he's not had 20 fights yet as Josh Taylor, so I'd like to see a few more fights, but he can do some damage up there, definitely. 100% in fact. Super chat here from Lekun Osagi. Hope I pronounced your name right, brother. It says, greetings from Boston, Ade. Ooh, Boston, jeez. I always find it weird when people from all over watch. I find it crazy. In my opinion, Ryan beats Tank. Tank is 5'5". His tallest opponent was 5'7". Ryan is 5'10" with crazy power. Yeah, that only matters though if you can use it. If you can use that reach and to kind of keep Tank off. If Tank gets inside, oh my God. I don't want to think of what happens. I'll tell you another reason is that you're saying that Tank's tallest opponent was 5'7". I think Leo was bigger than that. Actually, maybe Leo was about... No, Pedraza is definitely taller than 5'7". Someone please check for me. I think Pedraza is taller than 5'7". And he slept Pedraza. And Pedraza gave Loma a decent little scrap, went all the way. Although Loma's, I think, rotator cuff was injured. Gupstar Super Chat says, Campbell, man, gutted. I think Lopez will still have his way with Garcia. I think Eddie will craft him to be another Canelo, especially with those liver shots. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit special. He's going to be a bit special, this kid. I'm telling you. He needed this win. He needed it. He needed to solidify that he wasn't just a pretty boy Instagram guy. He needed it, and he got it. He got the win. Credit to him. Ifianyi says, I pronounce it. Ifianyi says, as said in the recent Groves interview, some UK fighters stay too long on the amateurs. Fact. They chase that. Like, it's weird. Like, before Sam Garcia, is that his name? Ryan Garcia's brother? He was saying something like, they don't want to stay on the amateurs. Like, people now in America, it's about making the money rather than the medals now, it seems. Where over here, I think maybe because they get a bit of money as an amateur over here still, they're more keen on getting that amateur medal. I think they chase it more than they do in America now. Like back in the day, Americans really used to care about going to the Olympics and the world champs. I don't think they give a shit about that. They just want to turn pro as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. And some want to do it as young as possible. You get a lot of Americans that are like 17. Obviously, you've got to be 18 to fight in America. They're going to Mexico and fighting at 17, 16. They're doing it the Canelo way now. Canelo had no amateur background. Canelo don't care about no Olympic medals. Canelo turned pro at 16. Or was it 15? Look at him now. I mean, what do you want? Do you want the Olympic gold medals and all that kind of stuff, which is good experience, or do you want to do what Canelo did? Start fighting at 15, 16. Do what Manny Pacquiao did. Start fighting at 17, 16. That seems to be the way now. Over here, it's like people still want to, I know, like, look at Joe Joyce. I mean, that guy was bloody, like, stayed in the amateurs until he was, what, 33? Something like that? Ridiculous. 32? Something. Okay, good question. This is a very good question. CRB1 says, Sugar Hill shouldn't be on that channel, you say. Then why Wilder managers, trainers do interviews with Matchroom, PR, AK, IFL? Keep it 100 all around. This is a very good question. The reason I don't think Sugar Hill should have been on that channel is because the guy to Sugar Hill's there, the guy to the right or left, anyway, the guy asking the questions, done an interview with his own I don't know who it was, but a channel. I saw the interview, and they asked him a question, and he said that Sugar Hill should have a car accident and die. I'm sure most of you might have seen that. That's the same guy. No, I'm thick-skinned, but someone can't diss me and then beg me to come on their channel, and I come on. Yeah, I'm not going on. That guy said Sugar Hill should have a car crash and die. And Sugar Hill then went onto that channel. No way. I'm guessing Sugar Hill probably didn't see that clip of that guy saying that. That's why I say Sugar Hill shouldn't have gone on the channel. That's the reason. All right, bloody hell, I did say that I'm going to be, I'm going bed soon, and look at me. Alan Taylor says, over here, you get the big publicity from the Olympics. Very true. And if successful, you get a decent contract straight off the back. That's the thing, innit? That's the thing. Over here, that is so true. Like, if you have that Olympic background, then, yeah, agreed. It helps so much. It helps so much. What else have we got? All right, I think that's going to be it for the night, guys. I just want to see if there's any response to what I just said about Sugar Hill. UK fighters go the AJ route, says games you love. What's Pretty Boy Flizzy saying? Pretty Boy Flizzy says, that dude was out of order saying Sugar Hill should die. Yeah, this is it. And that's why I'm saying that Sugar Hill shouldn't have been on that channel. Because I remember that interview and that's the same guy that said it. And I'm like, you can't come on my, like, what? He should die. What madness is this? Like, as much as people say IFL are kind of a PR for Matchroom, Coogan keeps it cool. It's not that serious. Like, he keeps it cool, has a laugh, has a joke. Ain't that serious? Apologies. Off the Canvas Boxing says, do you think Garcia can beat Loma? As he kept missing shots and was too excited. I would rank Lopez, Tank, Loma, and then Garcia. Okay, so you haven't got Haney in there off the canvas. And by the way, yeah, I don't think he has a... Look, Loma is definitely coming to the end, but I saw way too many things in that fight for me to say that, like, Loma would have his way with Garcia. Literally, it'd actually be quite embarrassing. That's what I think, anyway. What we got? Marvin Hagler says, what's the channel called? I can't remember what that channel was called for the interview. This is what I said. Thanis says, Richard Comey could fight Garcia next. Makes sense for me. It's a kind of fight, former IBF world champion. You could kind of sell the fight and say, oh, he got caught clean by Tio. Let's see what he does. So let's see. Oh, I just saw something. CRB says, I've missed loads and loads of super chats. Shit. Apologies, guys. You know, there's so many questions coming. I never expect it to be like this busy. Someone saying that Pedraza is 5'9". Yep, see? I know a little bit. Pedraza was very big. Oh, shit. CRB says, Fox, Showtime doing joint broadcast with Dead Zone is like BBC doing joint broadcast with a YouTube channel. Whales don't do business with goldfish. Maybe. One's just going to have to go on the other, isn't it? That's what you're going to have to do. So they have to do some sort of deal with some sort of 2-fight contract or something. All right. Oh, man, it's been a long one, boy. This has been, how long? 2 hours. Jeez. And I've got to get up. It's now, 1:45. I've got to get up at 7 o'clock to talk about this fight on TalkSport. DJ Wally West and CRB hates the zone. He does. Like, honestly, they must have done something to him. They must have taken money out of his bankers, so I don't know what they've done. That creepy pasta guy says, who wins, Garcia or Loma? Oh, Loma all day, my man. Loma all day. Yes, guys, please. I've never, ever, I'm begging you now, had a video that's done over 1,000 likes. Never. In all my time doing this. Can you help me? Can you smash that like button before we go? Please. Can we just honestly, that would be such a thing for me to get to 1,000 likes. I've been on there for 2 hours. I would love it. 9:35. Come on, guys. Help me out. Please. I have tried my hardest today. 9:52. Come on, get it to 1,000 before I go to bed. Air Max 90 says, Ade, get some sleep. You got Talk Sport in the morning. I have. Ezra Lawrence says, Ryan definitely beats Devon. Oh, wait, 999. Come on, one more. Oh, 1,000. Thank you, guys. I really, oh man, you guys are cool. All right, I'm out of here, people. It has been a long one. Thank you so much for all the questions. I think I answered as many as I could. So many more coming in. Just at hospital, great watch along. I'll hit the like button. Thanks, Jermaine C. Harry Mitt says, yo, cheers. Thanks, Harry. Reese, thank you, brother. Base the Kid, email me your address. I will, straight away, bro. Thank you, guys. Good night, my guys. CB, you have it wrong. Sugar Hill was not on that guy's channel. That guy was guest. Oh, okay. I'll find out a bit more about it tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you. 600. You know what it is? I feel bad saying bye when so many people are still watching. Like, why would I say bye when like 600 people are watching? I don't get these kind of numbers. 600. I mean, that's unbelievable amounts. It's crazy. I didn't get that. 5 more minutes, says TM. You know what? Should we just take it to 1 o'clock? It's 10 to 1. Should we just take it to 1 o'clock? Fuck it, come on. 1 o'clock. What the hell? It's 10 to 1. I mean, what am I going to do for 10 minutes? All right. You know what? I've got work. It's true. A lot of people, I like the way people are looking out for me saying, Ade, you got work in the morning. I actually have work in the morning, but it's only 10 minutes. Daniel Phipps says, Ade can't help himself. I can't. I can't. I actually enjoy talking to you guys. I can't. NKDB, hashtag no context Ade. Oh, man. Little Nush says, Ade is like a junkie talking about one more hit of crack. That's what it's like, you know. Top stuff, Ade. Go get some rest. You know what? I've done enough, actually. You know what? I need to get some rest. Guys, I need to get some rest. Thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate the love. Thank you to everyone that's watched the live stream. Much appreciated. Enjoy. And we'll do another one soon. Peace.